tuning into the All I Need podcast.
But I'm just so glad it's skateboarding. It's been the one thing that came to me at the right time. It could have been anything I imagined, but skateboarding was what it was. So I love skateboarding to death. That's right when I found skateboarding. Like, my friend showed me it and I was like latched onto it because it was the only thing at that time that was really fun and like my escape. And I fell in love with it, you know? Sean, I fucking hope you're ready, bro.
I'm ready.
Throw those headphones on. You want to do the honor? Here, you want to get her going?
Sure.
Choo, 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 choo. As you can see, I've adjusted the studio. We have a backdrop now. Tupac is coming unstuck, though. That's a bummer. Gonna have to work on that one, dude. Oh, God, bro.
Frame.
Yeah, I had a frame, but I took it out because I didn't have any nails. So I was like, I'll just tape it up there for now. Hopefully it holds for the rest. Thug life, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude. I got the little skipper joints. The little...
Is that what they're called?
Nah, I don't... They're, yeah, half-gram joints. Apotho Therapeutics.
The skimpy joints.
Yeah, skimpy. 5-packer. What's going on, G?
Nothing much, dude. Working a lot. I'm moving up to Providence, actually. Gonna be moving there like end of this week, hopefully.
That to me makes sense. You make sense in Providence. Seriously.
Yeah, it's a good spot. I like it.
I think just like because it's like an artistic, like arty place, you know. It's like the
'cause of
art
RISD?
school. Yeah, the art school and like and it's good skating, right?
Yeah. Honestly, I used to skate more in Providence when I was a little bit younger. It's a lot smaller than like Boston is. And I've been going to Boston a lot more, and Boston's like, I don't know. There's more of a variety of spots. Providence is like, there's only a handful of like really perfect spots, like downtown area type things.
The whole outskirts though, like directly improv, I see what you're saying, but like the surrounding area
is really cutty.
Yeah, you can find
like that.
You can find a lot of stuff. Plus it's like easier to navigate, you know?
Yeah, it is. It is definitely easier to navigate. You don't get stuck in tunnels or some bullshit if you're driving around.
Have you ever bombed the bus tunnel improv, like coming down from Thayer Street?
Yes.
Dude, how fucking sick is that?
And like, when I first started smoking weed, it was like when the first time I went through it, and I got to the bottom, and I was like, I kind of took it slow because I was like really,
it's scary.
I was like pretty stoned. And when I got to the bottom.
That's yours. Just smoke it, bro.
I made it all the way through the bottom, no problem. Because like when I was going through, the kids I was with were like, "Yo, you might want to like go slow and go to the right. There's like a lot of potholes and shit. Like it's kind of sketchy."
So for the people listening, it's dark. It's a full tunnel.
Yeah.
You're bombing down a hill nonstop for like what, a mile or two? It feels like it.
Yeah.
And you can't see. So if there's a pothole, you're fucked basically.
Mm-hmm. I made it all the way through. Oh no, it wasn't even at the end. It was at the beginning. I was trying to take a video of everybody going through it. And I was so focused on taking the video, I ran into a pothole going like not even fast at all.
Lucky,
like we weren't even bombing yet.
Yeah.
But I hit the pothole and like cut my hand open and like smashed my phone or something. Like bombing down it sucked.
The fuck.
Because I just ate shit right before I got in. I thought it was at the end for some reason. I thought I made it all the way through and then was like happy at the end and just ate shit. But no, I remember I was bummed the whole way I went through because I ate shit right at the top.
That'll ruin it.
Right on Thayer Street.
That'll fucking ruin it. You need an ashtray?
Yeah.
Choo, 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 choo. I remember bombing down it and then cars. So we were like, I started freaking out a little because there's cars. You got to watch for them and shit.
Yeah, you kind of got to slow down at the end.
Yeah, it's hairy, dude. Cars go up and down that thing, too. I think that's what it is.
Just buses.
Is it a bus?
It's bus
yeah,
tunnel.
It's only bus. Yeah, I'm stoked on the backdrop. This is what I was working on while you're on your way. I just started pulling shit out of my closet. I'm like, it's probably all going to fall down because I just temporarily hung it up. I didn't really take my time doing it.
Am I just going to get clocked?
Nah, you really got to worry about Tupac.
Tupac.
And maybe the All I Need stencil, the logo stencil. That one's coming down. Flameboy's up there solid. The Evan Pro model is a sticker, so that thing ain't coming down. And then I got Andrew Soptich. He drew Devilman. Like that's his
sick.
original drawing.
That should be like a graphic.
Dude, Andrew's the man. He drew that, mailed it to me, framed with all the stuff to hang in and everything. He mailed me like a box that's massive, and it had multiple things he drew, all framed, ready to be hung.
Yeah,
Like,
Andrew's
finished.
the man. Shout out Andrew.
Dude,
I've never
dude.
met Andrew before, but he is like the most positive dude over
Yeah.
social media.
And in person.
Yeah.
Because I met him, and he is. For
Yeah,
real.
no, Kevin and Sammy said they met him too, and they were like, he is the most like homely dude.
Yeah, he's just a good dude. It's rad. Sammy's out there with him. Was out there. He might be
Yeah,
still skating with
recently.
him.
I don't know if Sammy's back from. No, Sammy is back from California. I was skating with Sammy a couple days ago.
Oh hell yeah, dude. Sam went out for how long? You think a week or something? He went from
Yeah.
Expo to California like
yeah,
that.
like a couple days after we got back from Florida, he went straight to Cali.
That's sick. Oh shit. Yeah. Expo. That's what we're gonna talk about.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to get your perspective because I talked to Jensen. I've told my perspective. Tell me, go from the getting to the airport and getting into Florida story.
Well, I had planned on sleeping at Kevin's in Boston, so we wouldn't have to like wake up really early in the morning. But for some reason, I think Kevin and Sammy had just moved into the like a new spot in Dorchester.
That's right.
And they're like there was no place for us to park and like leave our car for however long we were going.
Oh, bummer.
So I had to convince my mom to drive me and Evan up to the airport at like 4 in the morning, or however. What time did we leave? Like 7, 8?
Leave at the airport? Like, what time was our flight?
Yeah.
I thought it was like 9, but I might be tripping. I'm so bad with times and dates.
Okay, so yeah.
Someone
It
asked
was-
me
it was
when we
like
went to
5
Expo,
o'clock.
and I couldn't even remember. Do you remember the dates we went to Expo?
God, no, I couldn't
Beginning
say
of
that.
September.
Oh yeah,
right?
it was like the first week
Yeah.
of September.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it was like the 5th.
9th through the 12th or something.
Oh yeah.
Something like
God,
that.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, that's sick. Your mom actually pulled that off for
Yeah.
you?
Mhm.
Damn, what a legend.
She picked us up too.
Damn, double duty.
Yeah.
Your mom seems cool, dude.
Yeah, she's rad.
Yeah.
Principal at the.
Oh, were you telling me that recently?
Yeah.
That's so wild,
Yep.
dude. Did you go to the school that she was a principal of?
I did, but she was she got a new job in the same district
Yeah.
where my brother was going to school.
Oh, shit.
So like I don't know if she was just trying to like avoid having us as students, but like regardless, like she had my brother as a student more.
She's like,
because-
I disciplined them at home already. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to have to do this out in public now.
So I saw her in school for like a week, but she was like training the new assistant principal, and then she got the job as principal at the other job. But my brother got in trouble for like talking during a fire drill or something. Like they were outside and they're go see the principal. So he was like happy. He's like, okay.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Mom?
yeah, he's like, hey mom, and like walks in. She's like, what the fuck?
Does she give off principal vibes? That's the real question.
When
could
we
you
were
tell?
younger, kind of.
Yeah.
She's definitely mellowed out a little bit now that me and my brother have gotten older, though.
Yeah. I bet she's got some good stories about being a principal. How long was she a principal for? The word's fun. Principal.
15 years, I think.
Holy shit.
Well, she was assistant principal, which is like a little bit more discipline.
yeah.
Like you're dealing more with like the shitty kids.
Good cop, bad cop?
Yeah.
In the trenches.
And then when she got the principal job, she got it with like younger kids too. It was like with
Yeah.
5th and 6th graders instead of like it was middle school. So
There's
instead
levels,
of,
for sure.
Instead of 5th and 6th,
Yeah.
or instead of 7th and 8th, where she was at before, where she actually had to discipline the kids because she fucking hated that. Well,
Where
she
all
didn't-
the kids are hitting puberty
Yeah,
and just
she
like
didn't-
confused and
she
angry.
she didn't hate it, but it was like
Hormones.
the kids were way worse in that school.
It's
so
probably a lot more.
when she
There's
went
levels.
down
A
to
5
there-
and 6-year-old might argue about spilling some milk or something.
oh no,
or
5th
whatever.
and 6th
Or
graders.
5th and 6th, yeah, I'm sorry. And
So
then
they were
8th,
like, yeah, 13, 14,
yeah,
12.
and then like middle school basically is a whole level up, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can imagine. That's crazy. Expo.
Jeez. So yeah, mom drove us to Expo, or not Expo, to the airport.
Boston.
We took the airport.
Logan.
Took the plane. That was a fun plane ride.
It was. My
'Cause
only
The
complaint.
first Expo, I was not 21, so I could not drink on the
Oh, nice.
on the airplane.
What'd you get?
White Claw.
Nice. White Claw. Choo 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 choo. Partying on the plane.
Shout out White Claw.
It wasn't a bad flight. I got some funny photos of people sleeping and stuff.
I've got a good picture of you actually with a snack mix.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, there's some ridiculous photos of me from the plane with the mask on every which way,
Oh
remember?
my god, that was on
In
the way
Goonin?
back.
Yeah, dude.
Those were fucking awesome, dude. I remember I was trying to
Sammy
I was
took
trying
'em?
to sleep. Oh yeah, Sammy had a couple drinks.
Yeah. Sam's the
Sammy-
man. He's so fun
Yeah.
to travel with, right?
Sam went hard. I remember because we all went. Me, Evan, Sammy, and Kevin all went to the bar in the
Damn, that's a
airport.
solid crew.
And like right as we got there, they were like, "Last call."
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
get your drink. And every single they would let you get 2 drinks. And pretty much everyone was getting like a beer and a shot, and then they'd ask you to double up the shot. And I don't even think. Oh no, I got a White Claw and a shot of Tito's, I think.
Yeah,
But
some vodka.
Sam got like 2 double down shots of Jack Daniels and was like feeling it on the plane.
Yeah.
And I just remember trying to sleep and just seeing the flash go off and Sam just laughing the whole time. And I felt like it was him getting me back for on the way there.
Oh, yeah.
When he was asleep.
Oh,
When
for
Sam
sure.
was asleep on the plane, the stewardess
Nice.
was walking down asking for trash, and she looked over at Sam because he had a bunch of trash all over him and he was sleeping, and then looked over at me, and I was like, "Wake him up! Like just tap him on the shoulder, wake him up. Like he needs don't worry about it, just do it."
I remember this.
And she
I
turns
saw that
over,
moment.
doesn't even skip a beat, and just taps him on the shoulder, and Sam jumps awake so scared, and it's just like, oh my god. And I thought it was the funniest, and she was so I'm so sorry, and I was sitting behind there cracking up.
Yeah.
And Sam was like, what the fuck?
So funny, dude. Sam's a riot, dude.
Sam the man.
That's sick. Yeah, my only complaint was the mask telling you to put over your nose a bunch. Just that was annoying, but I mean, honestly,
I
it was a
remember
fine
that.
flight though. Like we got to Florida, everyone
your
showed
nose.
up. Oh, we had trouble with the remember checking your bag in that kiosk,
Oh yeah.
the electronic
Fucking
kiosk. Like we had to use
self-
all 4 of those things to
Yeah.
figure it out, but then we all got there, got some coffee, Starbucks, right?
Mhm.
Nice. I've done it where you just get the drink too, but I was knew I had to get the rent a car and shit and get into the Vista K, you know? So I
Oh
was
yeah, you were in dad mode. You were
Yeah.
in coach mode.
it's fine though.
Uncle Tony.
My body was hurting anyway, so if I drank it would have just made it worse probably. Yeah, dude.
That was a fun trip.
Keep going.
Yeah.
we
so
fly, we land
we
into
fly,
Tampa.
We land.
We get into Tampa.
That trip was was a little bit of a blur for me, honestly.
Dude, got into Tampa, got the rent a car. We had a 7-passenger van, but we had too many people. Luckily, Tim
Oh yeah, and
Tim flew out there and got his car, so then we had enough room for everyone.
every time we stacked the car up, Gerald.
Gerald,
Anytime we refer to Gerald, that's Jensen,
Yeah.
Jacob Jensen,
get in
the new guy.
He had to sit in the gully of the
Mhm. He had
van.
to sit on the ground in the van,
Facts.
lay down sometimes.
Yeah.
In certain circumstances.
Get off the fucking chair, Jacob.
Yeah.
You're the new guy. You deserve to be on the floor right now.
Get off the rock.
Get off the rock, dude. Flow trash, dude. Flow trash was a thing with Fibro, dude.
Did we do any skating the first day we got there, or did we just chill out?
That's a good question. I feel like we just chilled out and got food. Maybe. Smoky Bones with Tits?
Oh
Was that?
that's
got
what we
in, got
did.
Smoky
Yeah.
Bones with Tits, yeah.
What was that place called again?
Don't remember.
It was just like redneck Hooters.
I explained in the last one, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Smoky Bones, but and they just showed off their tits,
Yeah.
and ass, and it was food.
Yeah, we went there the year before too, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I feel like the year before I think we went and skated and helped them set up the ramp the first day. Remember
Yeah.
that?
I think so, yeah.
And
That was
then
last
we
year?
went to Smoky Bones with Tits.
Yeah. We hit Walgreens about 1,000,000 times because it was right at the beginning of Vista K, and you got 9, 10 dudes. Everyone needs something, you know?
Oh my god.
We
The-
did
the
family
cashier.
style.
They only had one cashier every time, and they were
Yeah.
just so bummed
Just the one.
until they realized that we were coming in there every day, and they thought it was pretty funny at the end.
Yeah, nailed it. I like that we did family style meals too a little bit. I cooked breakfast and Goonin cooked it one time, and we just bought stuff that we could
Just
all
a bunch of scrambled eggs.
Yeah, basically, got the job done. So like sometimes you gotta run out and fucking try to get food somewhere in the morning, and you're just trying to.
Yeah, I know. We were making Dunkin' runs the first time I went.
Yeah,
every
yeah.
time.
Yeah, the Dunkin's usually clutch. Even in Florida, you gotta go.
Yeah.
What else did we do? We skated at Expo. That was sick. We showed up. We didn't know where the fucking building was. We went to the wrong building because this is the different time of the year we usually go from. Then we found the
Oh my
Expo.
God,
Did
yeah,
you
we
lurk
did
around the
go to
Expo
wrong
at all?
building. Yeah, I walked around for a little bit.
What was going on?
I feel I always do the same route like every time. Like whatever
Hilarious.
the first route I take, I just take like a big loop. I always end up going by the food too.
Yeah, legit.
It's always got some shit pizza and some shit Chinese food, but
Yeah.
it's so good at the time because you can't eat anything else in there.
Yeah. It's kind of like you're in there for when you're in there, you're in there. It's a big
Yeah.
convention hall, and there's
It
all
was
these
hot
ramps.
this year too because we usually go in the winter in
Yeah.
January.
Yeah, yeah.
That
It
was
was
that
hot,
was an
dude.
experience
We
too.
were,
I
like,
remember
sweating.
I went. I mean, not that Florida isn't hot all the fucking time, but
Yeah, bunch of New England
it
kids.
was way hotter
complaining.
that time. Yeah, it was very hot.
It's hotter than it is here. That's for fucking sure.
Mhm.
Expo was sick.
Yeah,
though.
Expo itself was sick. They had a street course. That was fun to skate.
Yeah, you
A
guys were
lot-
destroying
Yeah,
it.
a bunch of dudes came out. We're killing it.
There was so many dudes, and they were killing it. Like all the obstacles, like the spine. You had a perfect table. You had that launch over the fire hydrant, like
The
gap.
bump,
Dude, the best
bunch
is
of
the one where
ledges,
you
flat
fucking.
bar.
What was the trick you tried when you went into the fucking barrier and like
Oh,
pulled it all
no.
down?
I think they just moved.
Oh, it's just super long.
Yeah, they just moved the hydrant way back and I blasted over it, and they give you such a small the first time. So when we first started the contest, we literally every year I feel like we do this. We
Yeah.
pull the barriers out so we can run from further back.
Yeah.
And they were
More space.
Yeah, they would just come back and try to put the barriers back, and we'd just be like, "Hey, is it okay if we just like leave them here?" And the guys were like, "Yeah, honestly, we."
Yeah, the dudes working were kind of chill.
Yeah, they were
for
nice.
sure.
They were cool about
That
it.
one dude just sat at the desk the whole time and just checked people in and out. That was his gig, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That thing looked fun. The ramps looked fun. Just being able to launch off that fucking kicker over the gap thing looked so fun.
Yeah,
Watched
the
so many.
mini's fun too.
Yeah, hell yeah. Steep, quick. It was good for Timmy. That's what I'm gonna say. I feel like they built that one long wall, that straight grind on the mini ramp, the lower
just
side.
so Timmy can do
Just-
kickflip nose grind.
Yeah, like easily. He did it. He
He always does it.
That's a battle usually. He did that one like really quick. He did like everything super quick too. It's gnarly. And then that fucking vert wall on the other side.
Yeah, then they had the double vert wall, but Evan and that one kid were killing it.
It put on a hell of a show
Yeah,
because like
they
you're
were
watching
blasting
dudes
airs
do
on it.
gnarly shit on these steep ass walls, and then there's a whole other side where it's just like a long slider grind.
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting for sure. Fucking Gerald tried to.
Yeah, Gerald tried airing over the fence.
Oof.
Oh my god, that was so gnarly.
Yeah, dude, that was insane.
I didn't even get to watch that happen. I came back. I think I took a lap. And came back, and someone was like, "Yo, Gerald just tried, airing over the fence." I'm like, "What do you mean, tried to air it?" And he was dropping in on that bait. It was like
How tall you think that is?
9 feet.
It was
It was probably 8 feet.
8 foot head.
Yeah, 8
And
feet
into like a what?
into like a 5 foot quarter
Five.
pipe.
Yeah.
And he was just
In the flats?
dropping in. Yeah, the flats probably
Not that long.
8 feet, 10 feet, and he's just blasting straight out of it.
I think he stuck it.
Yeah,
Or
no, he stuck it a couple times.
which is gnarly.
Crazy.
I'm glad he didn't get hurt because like he was telling me before his leg was hurting, And
Oh,
then he's
really?
fucking launching over the fucking thing.
I'm gonna take it easy, and
Yeah,
he's just launching
dude.
over the.
He was juiced.
Oh my god.
I get it, bro. That was his first trip away from mom and dad, dude. He was a true Gerald on that trip,
Jerry of the day.
Jerry of the day. Those accounts are hilarious.
Yeah.
There's some good ones out there. Yeah, dude, that was super fun. And Sammy's got stacked a bunch of clips.
Mm-hmm.
So there's gonna be a sick ass edit too.
Hell yeah.
So the first day at Expo, we just went there and we skated that for like hours with like a bunch of people, filmed a bunch of stuff, hung out, chilled. Next day we came back. They did the mini ramp jam.
Yeah, mini ramp jam was the second day,
Yeah, the second day
and then the
of
third
Expo.
day, game escape. But we didn't go to that.
Yeah, we didn't.
Timmy did though.
Timmy pocketed the dough.
Timmy skunked. I don't think anyone got a letter on Timmy in the game escape.
But I think it's because he played you. in a game of skate.
Oh yeah, he warmed up before me in
Yeah.
a game of skate.
You
That
were
was
his
honestly
cannon fodder.
kind of why I didn't want to go, because that was like the most effort I put in was playing that game of skate with Tim. It
Dude,
was like
Timmy
an hour long, half an hour long game of skate.
He's a Terminator on
I
flat
did
ground.
a lot of tricks.
Yeah.
At one point, I thought I had a chance of beating him, and then destroyed that thought.
He's like a robot. With
We
his
were
flat
we were
ground.
at T to T for like probably like 10,
What was
11 tricks.
What was the trick,
I can't remember. It must have been a big spin heel flip or something.
dude?
It's
He's
always a
saving
big
that
spin
thing.
heel flip.
Were there any double flips done? That's the real question. Did it get there?
I don't know. I did do a late flip though, because
There you go.
he
There
he
you go.
said A, and I think I was trying to read his lips or something. I couldn't. I thought he said T.
Yeah, you're
And
going
I
for
was,
the
yeah,
throat.
I was going for the cheap trick, and I did a cheap trick, and I did it, and he missed it, and I was waiting for him to take a second try, and he's like, "What are you waiting for?" Like,
Yeah.
I have A, or no, he said he had K, and I thought he said he had T,
Oh,
and
okay.
that was like a stab. I was like, oh word, Timmy's got T. I was like, I've got T, and that kind of like gassed me up to get him up there.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
No, he beat me, and then he skunked everyone in that game of skate.
Yeah.
I might have had a chance at that $300.
Is that what he got?
I doubt it though.
$300?
Yeah, I
Nice.
think he got $300.
Yeah, that was cool. For both days, we gave out cash. You know, just cash
Mm-hmm.
for tricks. That was sick as hell.
Yeah, it was a fun contest.
Yeah. It was cool, too, because, like, the mini ramp jam, there was a fucking audience on both sides of the mini ramp, which was sick. Like, while
Oh
it was
yeah, they
going
did.
on,
Yeah, they did.
there
I
was,
didn't
like, people
realize that,
watching
yeah.
on the side, on both
Yeah,
sides.
because it got so crowded on that one side. We were
Yeah.
just like, I'm gonna walk over here.
There were people behind me while I was, like, announcing and talking. I didn't even realize it until I like, heard them, and I was like, what the fuck? There's people behind me. And then there was people on the other side. And it was just, like, this sick-ass mini ramp. That was, like... It was kind of crazy mini ramp, but it was good to put a show on. You know? It
definitely.
was fucking set up. And then, yeah. And then we got a street skate. So we did 2 days expo, 2 days street skating. That was so fun.
Florida streets are nice. I like the Florida streets.
Yeah.
Especially the last day that we were skating before we went to the airport, that last spot where Gerald and I were skating. The outledge.
Oh, yeah, dude.
We were near a wakeboard contest.
Oh, shit.
And so walking to the spot, there was those dudes with the Red Bull there were Red Bull
Yeah.
kids with like
Yeah.
the backpacks on full of Red Bull.
Usually it's
and
chicks,
I was so
but-
usually it was chicks, but I think Timmy asked for a Red Bull, or Timmy had a Red Bull, and I saw him walking, and I was like, wait, did they have Red Bull? And I turned around because I was so burnt out from the trip, and I chased them down and asked for a Red Bull, and I think they each gave me one. I got two.
Nice.
And
Solid move.
ran back up there, chugged it before we skated.
Damn, dude. That's where you're trying
No slide.
2 sevs?
No slide, big spin.
Big spin, that's
Because I was trying no slide, stuck it. I don't even think I rolled away on a no slide. I think I just like stuck it, rolled away, and like slipped off or like stepped. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't think I landed it. But Timmy he was like, $50, you do big spin.
What? Nice.
Because I was like, I don't know if I want to try it. It was a pretty big drop.
Game of skate money.
Yeah.
Dude.
And I did,
Yeah, that was. It was like head height drop for sure.
Yeah, I think
and it
I
was
stuck
like
it with
sketchy
one-
Florida.
yeah,
Gerald had to dig out a trench to try and board slide.
Yeah, he was trying to board slide on it. And there was,
Jensen.
they had liquid nailed angle iron on it,
On like
but
a-
they took the angle iron off, so there was still liquid nail on it.
Yeah.
And I had spent like 10 minutes trying to get the liquid nail off so it would slide better.
Oh, dude, yeah, it
And
was
I was
like
like
a
scraping it
crusty
off
spot.
and like rubbing my trucks over and shit.
Yeah,
And
that was sick.
But yeah, it ended up working out. I broke my board, but it worked out.
Yeah,
Got
we
the trick.
skated that spot where it was like the crusty banks and
Oh,
the
yeah,
bank that
those things-
grinds and the rail.
Oh my god,
that was a
me
fun day.
and you were getting bodied skating skating just the bank, and Evan's like skating an up rail that's
Pulling
like
in and shit.
probably this wide. Maybe it's like one of the tiniest round bars we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And Evan's doing tricks up and into it, and he's not even slipping out or anything.
Dude, insane.
Sicko.
Grind, ollie grinds, and fucking like like slide yankins into a crusty bank.
I know.
It was like just dropping in on the bank was like your nose hits and then you like flatten out.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
that one was steeper too. The
Yeah.
one we were skating was like a quarter pipe. This one was like a straight bank.
We got a session. It was just a bank that the top was waxed, so you could do like slide tricks and grind tricks. That was fun.
Really
it was
buttery.
crusty.
Yeah,
but
it was nice too because the top was like kind of at an angle, so you could actually. It wasn't like flat.
yeah, it was nice.
Like,
it's good when you can find a bank that you can hit the top and do tricks on. It's
Yeah.
always such a fun spot. Like those
Florida's
spots.
got a lot of nice banks. I
I
feel like
went-
you don't see that a lot around here. Good
Yeah.
banks. I feel like everything's all like asphalt and shit like that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I know in like Europe they have a lot of sick ass banks, and marble plazas and shit.
Yeah.
And like I went to one. I want to say it was in Portugal. It was just this like, I think it was like a cathedral maybe, or just like a square, but it was like. It was in a bunch of magazines, but it was just like a ride on grind, and you could slide and do tricks, pop in, or you could go all the way off the end. It's just like a long one. I have to try to find it. But dude,
Is it
that was the
manual
best
pad?
one. You could do manuals on top and pop in. I'll try to show it to you another time. But it's a sick
probably
ass spot. It
recognize
was
it,
just
yeah.
a fucking ride on. You could slide and grind for like 20 feet and then pop in. And it wasn't a skate park, you know? It was like a street spot.
Yeah.
People destroyed the fucking thing. Those are the best.
Oh no, that last spot we were at, Florida street skating's fun because when you're not, I mean, granted, most of the spots are in like industrial zones. You got to go skate when they're closed, but like,
Or not, because Kevin fucking made me pull over and he did the board slide yank at like an open
oh
T-Mobile
yeah, the
store.
T-Mobile, yeah, that was fun. That was a cool spot too. That was
I was just driving by and he was like, "What are
A
you doing?
couple.
Turn around." I'm like, "It's open, dude." He's like, "I'm like, all right, I'm going." Like fucking insane.
that's fun. I like doing that. We were sitting in the back of the van. There were some interesting looking individuals hanging out behind the T-Mobile,
Oh,
and,
hell
like
yeah.
KFC, wherever it was.
Nice.
But
Some heavy lurking or what?
when we were lurking heavy when we were skating that out ledge, there were that group of chicks. You all right? Your foot itchy?
No, I was just fixing my socks. I'm like stretching right now because it fucking feels good. 2 different colored
Stretching
socks
out.
on right now, dude. What? Nice, dude. Look at the backdrop. Oh, dude, you're in the podcast. Yeah, Sean. Oh, hot tub, pool, chilling. That was nice. Vista K was sick. Mm-hmm. We were giving Gerald Jensen shit because he fucking he got the Vista K for his first like trip. You know,
His first trip was a
spoiled
pretty good trip. Yeah,
so spoiled,
little boy.
Lucky him though. You know, like good for him.
He held his own. He was doing good.
Jensen always does good. He's like scrappy. You know.
Yeah,
He's just-
exactly.
Gerald never gives up trying to get on the rock. You know, you're like, get off the rock, bro.
You tell him to get off the rock, he won't.
Dude, that movie's so good. Finding Dory.
But at that last spot, remember there was that group of chicks who were fighting.
Chicks
Not like fighting.
No, they were fucking killing each other. JK.
They were
maybe
just
not.
they were just wasted.
Oh, shit.
They were
Some
white girl
Florida.
wasted.
Yeah,
they
some
were
Florida.
white girl wasted, and they were just tackling each other on the side of the streets.
Oh yeah, I do remember when you guys were trying the no slide big and the board side pop. Yeah, they were just tackling each other, and the guys were just kept walking and just
Yeah.
being like fucking hands up, and the
Yeah.
girls are literally like kind of fighting each other.
Yeah.
but like friends still.
Yeah, they were just like drunk and laughing, but still like violently throwing each other. Like they were on
Hurting
the
each
grass
other?
on the side of the road, but throwing each other into the road and like
That's some
Oh
road
my
trip,
God.
Florida road trip shit
yeah,
right
it was
there.
some Florida,
Oh.
some swamp gator shit.
That's so funny, dude. They were too. I was like, and I think they still ended up friends at the end. I bet.
Oh yeah, they definitely were.
Do you think they were drinking White Claws, perhaps, or what do you think they're drinking, dude? What's your day drinking of choice in Florida if you're a
Mine?
white single chick?
Well, mine personally is probably White Claws.
Oh, there you go.
Timmy.
Yeah.
Timmy shows you that one.
Just so like seltzer, basically.
Yeah.
Bubbly water.
For them though, I don't know.
So
They could've
humid
been
down
drinking
there.
Anything? Probably
Yeah.
actual liquor.
Mad Dog 20 or 40 ounces of fucking, what the fuck was it? Old English 40 ounces. There's a bunch of different 40 ounces. I'm so old. I'm like trying to remember what 40 ounces, what brands. Definitely Old English High Lie. The Have a Good 40. What do you got here? 32 pint.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Pint of Modelo.
Dude, is it Mexican, Spanish? Modelo.
Nice.
Nice.
Modelo time.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. Vista K was sick. They put us up in a nice spot. It's basically like an apartment with all the homies. And we cooked meals, and
We
there
had
was
a nice
multiple
kitchen.
showers. We gotta wash our clothes because we had the fucking laundry.
I think was I the only
In
one
the
that used the
room.
bath?
Maybe were you in there just fucking playing with bubbles, bro?
No, I took the ice bath. Remember?
Oh shit! Yeah, nice, good move.
Usually, I think last year was Billy.
Yeah,
Billy full on went in the ice bath. I just put my feet in.
It fucking helps though.
Yeah, definitely.
like,
I was sore.
submerge?
I was
Yeah.
sore after that first day of street skating. I could fucking, oh my god, that like popcorn wall with the rail up on the side of it. That was a tough spot
the
to
out rail.
skate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was at a
the
church,
rung
I think.
fence, yeah,
I remember seeing like there was like a big steeple.
but that was like first spot of the day, and I just after skating Expo for 2 days straight.
Front tail slams.
front tail and just
yeah, dude,
pancaked on the ground.
you were gnarly.
That hurt.
You muscled through that one.
Yeah, I know. I didn't.
You got pissed.
I didn't even really like the way the trick came out.
Yeah.
Like in the end, like I didn't. I thought I thought I did it so terrible, but I was just so relieved that I didn't just slam at that spot, that I actually landed the trick.
Yeah.
I was at that point. I was like, I'm not gonna go out to the end of the rail. I'm probably not even gonna get on top of the rail, but I just want to do the front tail, just so
Yeah.
I can say I landed the front tail.
First-
and I didn't just get fucked up.
Yeah,
there.
first spot on the trip. Basically, you don't want to get bodied. You want to get the trick.
Well, I did get bodied, but
Yeah.
I also got the trick.
Yeah,
It didn't look very good, but I got the trick.
That thing would look hard to skate because it has some bounce to it. Sam, I think maybe hit it frontside. Smith, did he skate that? He did that.
I think he might have skated the other one.
Yeah,
on
the
other
opposite side, yeah.
because you could skate it on both sides.
That was a sick spot.
That was a fun spot. Yeah,
Yeah.
you definitely want to go back there and not try a front tail again. Try an actual grind trick, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be sick. I wanted to grind it so bad, but I just like was recovering from flying and just being alive. You know, I was just like not ready to do it. Thing looks sick though. Even Gerald got up on there.
Yeah,
Sick.
Gerald did.
Yeah. Gerald Jensen.
It was one of those nice rails up against the wall. You don't really have to like balance on top of it.
Yeah.
You can kind of like just go over on one side.
It's not just the rail either because it
Yeah.
seems like a hubba a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Sick spot. Yeah, dude, that was so fun. And then we went fucking golfing. Top golfing,
Oh
right?
yeah, Top Golf.
Dude.
That was fun.
Who knew?
Dude, Billy.
Who knew?
Billy was fucking killing it. And
Dude.
Billy was just crushing. I guess you hit driver all the way to the end, and if it hits off the net, you get like
Points.
70. You get like a lot of points.
Yeah.
So Billy was just cranking driver every time, and
Yeah.
he got like 400 points or something. Like so,
Happy
like
Gilmore
he had
style.
like a couple like 100 points,
Yeah.
and like I think I went up after him. And I was getting like a couple 100 points, but like everyone who we were playing with was just like figured it out that if you can just like get it far enough out there, you get a bunch of points.
Yeah.
And I went and looked over. It was what was it? You, Sammy, Kevin, Gerald, and Evan.
Nice.
Was it that nerd?
That was a heavy crew.
Oh no, Evan was with me.
Yeah.
Because Evan was actually killing it too, and I don't think Evan's ever really played golf before.
I
Billy and I had played golf before. Though.
Oh,
that
okay.
was the catch.
I was with Goonan and Jacob. And who else? Was it Sam? Maybe Sam was on my side?
Sam probably.
Yeah, I think it was. You guys were roasting
yeah,
it, though. That was impressive.
But I remember I walked over to your table and you guys like hadn't even broken like 20 points or something. I was like, what the fuck?
We were confused on how the system worked.
Yeah, how
like
it
the
works.
scoring system.
You literally, all you have to do is just, it's meant for dudes that want to play a game and get a bunch of points really easily by just hitting the ball like to the end.
Yeah, if you can. I was not that good.
There's definitely, they do like weird games. That was fun though.
I
that
cranked
was a fun time.
I cranked a
They had
few.
little
but
targets and shit.
Yeah, they had holes that you could fucking aim for and get more points.
And you could just get cocked at a driving range.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Hang out. Fucking, it was a good spot to
Yeah.
chill. Yeah. Billy was ripping it, dude. I was impressed. You started having the long stroke. Choo, choo, choo.
Yeah, once I realized, I was like, how the fuck is Billy getting such a high score? And then I watched him, and he was just spanking every single one.
I know, dude. That was crazy. It was harder than it looked for me. And they confused me because the point system, like, I was like, didn't really pay attention to it. And then they're like, hit 5 and then pass it off. So, and then you start hitting me, hit like 10. And then they're switching the names to other. I started like hitting on Billy's turn, on Jacob's turn. I like did half of his hits. It was so confusing, dude. I didn't pay attention to it. I was just going to try to hit the ball, dude. That was fun.
That was a fun time, definitely.
Let me see. What else did we do? Mike was there. Mike's the fucking man.
Shout out, Mike.
Mr.
Big
Hathaway
Mike.
in Florida. Still ripping, dude. Nonstop. Dude never
Always.
stops. It's insane. And we went to that one spot, Sheiks, that it was like 3 spots in one, that strip where like all the crews were at.
The big gap. Yeah, we
Yeah,
met
there's
up with
just
a
a
bunch
crew.
of kids. Yeah, no, those kids showed up to the first spot we went to. Remember?
Yeah, I do. And
When
we were
at
all
that
kind of mobbing
yeah,
there.
when we were at that bank spot, we were all mobbing that spot.
Yeah.
And like 2 cars showed up, like parked.
They watched for a little
Yeah,
while.
watched for a little bit. They got out and watched for a little bit too, and I think they got their boards out and then just like
Decided
got
not-
back in. Like got back in, were like decided to go to another spot. They didn't want to skate this one, and like they were at the next spot we pulled up. We ended up we saw them.
Yeah, that
They
was
were
sick.
they were skating the spot that we were at.
There was
and
multiple
there was
crews.
more of them. Yeah.
I think there was a
I think
skate
they
shop.
they were meeting up with
Yeah.
someone else maybe, or I
I
don't
want
know.
to say a skate shop was having a video premiere, and all those dudes were like involved in the video, maybe. So they all.
Oh,
came.
was that kicker video?
I think so. Yeah, Timmy.
What Timmy was talking about.
Yeah.
Timmy went there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they all like made a video together, and they're having a premiere for a shop, and then everyone ended up in the same area.
Yeah, just skating that day. That was fun. We skated that huge gap.
Yeah,
that was
the-
a big gap.
The
from,
gap
like-
down at the end, right?
Yeah.
Over the curb.
Mm-hmm.
That was
and then I
sick.
came back, and Evan was having a whole session with like another couple dudes.
Yeah, there was one
That
dude who
showed
filmed
up.
a sick ass line, solid tray flip.
Oh yeah, like
Um,
kickflip back tail.
Yeah, give it back tail on a line, all steezy. Like a 5-trick line, basically,
Yeah.
on flat and on ledges. And that one spot where it was just like a ledge planter where you had to
Oh
go
yeah,
over
you
the
could skate
dirt.
the inside.
That's what it is.
That was
yeah.
fun.
That was fun as hell. Yeah, that was a fun day. Did it rain? I feel like it started raining.
Yep, it did.
Just a
it
little
did start
bit.
raining
That was
because
a-
we were me and Evan were trying to slide that whole concrete ledge that was pretty long.
Yeah,
and once it started raining, we were like, now it might actually be a little bit easier. Nature's wax, we were calling it. Nature's wax.
Nature's pissing on the spot,
Yeah.
dude.
Nature's giving you a little wax.
You're getting
a little-
this golden shower, boys. Florida just rains randomly. Like, I guess it's raining. It's gonna be dry in like an hour or two. You know,
Yeah,
just tropical weather. You never know.
wild.
Where have you been? Have you ever been anywhere else besides Florida? Like where have you been?
I've been to Arizona.
What?
I've
Sick.
never gotten to skate anywhere out west. The furthest I've skated is Florida.
Word. Why'd you go to
about it.
Arizona?
Family, my cousin, my aunt and uncle live out there.
Where'd you go?
Visited them. Chandler, I want to
Nice,
say.
nice.
And then we went to the Grand Canyon. So I saw the
What?
Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon's sick.
Dude.
I highly recommend going to the Grand Canyon.
It's a big
if you can.
It's a big canyon. That's for
Mhm.
sure.
It is the grandest of canyons.
Yeah, dude.
Most def.
I went to the meteor crater once too out in Arizona. It's a spot where like a meteor hit the earth, and it's
Damn,
just
I
like,
wonder if it's where the dinosaurs got killed.
yo, maybe.
Probably.
Choo, 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 just fucking bombing down above. All the dinosaurs are like, fuck. I like thinking about prehistoric days, bro. I've been watching Love on a Spectrum, and this one dude, he's like so into dinosaurs. That's his vibes, dude. And he's just like, he's trying to date some chick, and he's on the spectrum, and he's telling her all about the dinosaurs, and just they killed it though. I think they dated for a few episodes, dude.
Wow, impressive.
Watching them break up with each other and stuff. Sick ass show. You ever watch that show?
What's it called?
Love on the Spectrum.
Love on the Spectrum.
about-
No, I haven't.
I think it's autism. They're like on the spectrum, so they're just like really fascinated in a certain thing. One chick had ADHD or whatever, like a real case of it, where she's just bouncing all over the place. It's crazy. That show's insane.
I might be interested in that. That
It's
might be
sick.
an interesting show. It seems.
All the people were sick though.
Yeah.
I was like, the next day, I was like, dude, kind of miss these people, dude. There's one chick, Katie. She just like has only 3 words in her vocabulary, but she rips it, dude. She's so cool. The one dude is just like so stuck on the idea of having a girlfriend, and like he's just like he's like just explaining it. They kept asking each other over and over, like, "You having a good time? I'm having the greatest time." They just talk out their emotions, like, because they don't
Yeah.
know what to say, dude. So they're just talking out their emotions. It's like narrated. They're basically hanging out, narrating what's going on,
yeah.
dude. It's insane, in the best way. In the best
Wow.
way, dude. I've seen some of myself in there, dude. Dude, Arizona's sick. I used to live there when I was younger.
Yeah, I definitely want to go out there and try to skate.
Tupac down, Tupac down. Here, just hand it to me. I gotta actually put it up, like, not just that way. Dude, my sister got this for me though, or printed it out.
That's sick. Charcoal print.
Yeah, I've had that one for a while. Oh, dude. Yeah, I used to live in Arizona.
Really?
Yeah, when I was real young, before I skated, like when I was a little kid.
No shit.
Yeah, I lived out there with my dad. We lived in like the Phoenix area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think Chandler's like just outside Phoenix.
I think Chandler has a park too.
Probably.
Chandler
Yeah, actually,
Park.
I think they do because I like for some I was in high school actually. I must have been a fucking dumbass. I didn't bring
Good for you, bro.
I didn't bring my board out there. I was like, there's probably nothing really to skate out there. And then I got out there and my aunt's like, wow, there's a really nice skate park. Why don't you bring your board? And I was like, fuck. There were like ditches you drive around. There's ditches to skate. Looks like everywhere.
Yeah, there's a bunch of ditches, man. It's fucking. This is when I lived there. I wasn't skating, so but like I remember I was riding bikes and there was like all types of sick shit for bikes.
Yeah.
I wasn't like riding bikes, like pursuing bikes. I just had a bike and I charged it when I could, you know. I did race on a bike once, like in some like Arizona. They have like all the kids meet up with their bikes and get their number and like on a racetrack race like a BMX one.
BMX race.
Yeah, did that once. That was kind of sick.
Do you win? What place do you come in?
Nah, I didn't
You remember?
win. Nah, don't remember at all. So crazy though. But I remember the feeling of like doing something as a little kid like that. I used to play baseball. I was on a couple baseball teams. Mm-hmm. You ever play sports?
Yeah, I played
Like
a
some
lot
teams?
of sports actually. Yeah, I played like baseball, football, hockey.
Damn. Like
Played
on
hockey.
teams or just in general?
Yeah,
Like, just
on
for fun.
teams. I played hockey in high school.
What do you do in hockey? I only imagine. You just checking people, slapping.
Yeah.
What was your?
yeah.
What were you good at?
I'm kind of skinny, so I was a forward. I'd try to dodge. I was good at dodging, getting hit because those
Yeah, they
big
come at you.
fuckers they'll come. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be
But
flexible.
if you can like duck down, move around, it's easier. But if you're like tall and lanky, you're probably not going to be really good at hockey. You kind of got to be bigger so you can take a hit.
Yeah. Dude, the set's coming apart, dude. The stencil fell, dude. No. That one I kind of knew was going to fall because I stuck it up there and it's just tacky from using it. And I was like, oh, it's just going to stick. Nope. The other two are up there because I actually took my time and hung them right. I was like, dude, the set's falling apart. We're going to have a new set next time for sure. So funny, dude. So what grades and what teams did you play? Like what sport? I remember playing baseball. I was on the Marlins. It was like a rec team. The Marlins, Florida Marlins, because I remember the turquoise. And remember what are the things you had on your socks? We had like these.
Yeah, stripes?
Yeah, like you had to wear something with your. I don't even remember.
Oh, I never had to wear those. I kind of know what you're talking
Yeah.
about, though. I never had to wear those.
Yeah, just the uniform is strange too.
Yeah,
having like those pants
I
on.
didn't like having to wear like some of the teams I played for you'd have to wear like as you got older you could like only wear like short pants.
Yeah,
or, like you could only wear like you had to show your socks. That was like part of your uniform and it was required. I was like, what the fuck? That was about the time I quit.
Yeah,
I was like, what the fuck is this?
You ever play basketball? You look like you could dribble.
I played basketball for a little bit.
Yeah. Ever on a team?
Yeah,
Oh,
basketball and football for a little bit, both on like just like rec teams for the town.
Sick.
But never. It was like probably middle school. I quit. I didn't really like it.
Yeah. I liked basketball out of all of them. That was the funnest one.
Yeah.
Playing basketball.
I definitely like playing basketball a lot more now.
Yeah.
Basketball, it's just like it's easier.
How's your tennis game?
Oh my god! Dude, I don't.
You're nice with it, huh?
How the fuck do you hold
With the
people,
DCs
people
on it?
like hold the racket like at an angle? Like I don't understand that. I try to do that, like hold the racket at an angle to like spin the ball or something.
Top
and every
spin.
time it just straight to the ground. I'm terrible at tennis.
You definitely gotta play tennis a lot to be good at it.
Yeah.
You gotta be like
My mom's pretty good at tennis, I believe.
a little fucking
played
backhand, fucking. Pew, pew, pew.
Ping pong, terrible ping pong.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
So
you'd be
bad.
good. You like to like hang out and drink a beer, and like that seems conducive to like a ping pong
It's
paddle.
more like pool though.
Forrest Gump, like pew pew.
Hanging out and drinking a beer is more like pool though.
Pool's
know.
nice, right?
Ping pong is more like people who just have like way too much fucking energy.
They're
You ever
just
seen
in
the
it,
dudes who
like-
are like crazy good at ping pong?
Yeah, you're
Like they're
focused.
just like smacking that thing like you're this far away from each other.
Yeah.
It's wild.
I wonder what their drug of choice is to be really good at it.
Probably fucking Adderall.
Dude, they're like, it's Monster Energy. So funny. Forrest Gump, one of my top 3 favorite movies. Forrest Gump, fuck, great at ping pong. Ripped it.
Forrest Gump, he was very good at ping pong.
Did I ask you your top 3 before?
I don't think so.
Let's go through
Actually, I think
Let's go
in
through
the
it.
5x5. Did you? Regardless,
We
I'll
gotta
go through
redo
it
it.
again. Movies. Can I include skate videos?
it. No.
No. All right. So
We could do a separate. That's a good idea, though. We
legitimate
should do top
films.
3 favorite skate videos as well.
Mhm.
But let's do movies first.
movies.
Top 3. So you got to have like 1 or 2 at least. Mine's Forrest Gump. People know. I've told you guys before. Forrest Gump. I replaced one of mine, though, recently. I was talking about that on the last podcast. Sword in the Stone's my second one. Just saying.
Shit.
The boy gets turned into like different animals and learns about life. Turns him into fish to learn about predator and prey. Turns him into a squirrel. Merlin, the wizard, turns little wart into a fucking squirrel. Turns him into a bunch of things. What else did he do? He like uses magic to make the chores get done, so he could go off and learn stuff. And they got pissed at him because he had all these. He had to take care of the dungeon and the fucking because he's like the flow trash or whatever. And Merlin uses the magic to scrub all the dishes and shit. And he goes off, learns some lesson about life, and fucking comes back. The king's pissed. Fucking demerits all that shit.
Fuck the king.
Dude, fucking shit got serious. It's a good. That's number 2. You got 1? I'll keep going.
Yeah.
I'll keep going.
Probably Dazed and Confused.
Ooh, nice.
That was a good one.
I haven't seen that one in a long time. I kind of remember it.
Dazed and Confused is a good one. Oh, I just had another one.
That's in your top 3. We're locking
Yep.
that one in there.
Mhm.
It's in there.
Oh, Daggers 8. That's like an old kung fu movie. It was like one of the only VHSs we had in the surf shop I worked in.
Daggers 8?
Yeah, it's either Daggers 8, 9, or 11.
Wait, and that's a movie?
Yeah.
What was the other one you said? The first one, Dazed and Confused?
Yeah.
Wait, does this make sense? Cast. It was a kung fu movie?
Yeah.
What? Sick.
Yeah, it's
Wait, is this it? A young man travels far and wide to learn kung fu and fulfill his dream of becoming a great fighter. Unfortunately, a mysterious dagger-wielding assassin keeps murdering his masters. The young student must use all he's learned to avenge his teachers. Damn, is that the movie?
Yep.
What? It sounds kind of sick, dude.
Dude comes through.
All right.
Kid leaves home, wants to learn kung fu, learns kung fu from a bunch of masters, but each master he has to get a new master every like
Because they keep
couple
getting
months
murked.
because they keep getting murdered by some
Whoa.
dude with a bunch of daggers.
Heavy, dude.
And then he finally
Shinobi.
finds out who the guy is, and he fucking faces him in a duel.
Oh, dude, ill. That sounds like a good top 3. So Daggers 8 is in there. Dazed and Confused.
Daggers 8, Dazed and Confused.
Let's see. I know I've seen Dazed and Confused. It's just been a long time, so it's like, let me see. Dazed and Confused, 1993 American coming-of-age comedy film, written and directed by Richard Linklater. Some crass. The plot follows different groups of Texas teenagers during the last day of school in 1976. They're like stone. Are they stoners?
Yeah,
for
they're
sure?
wicked stoned. It's
That's
sick.
hilarious. All right, here we go.
Or some of them are wicked stoned.
It is May 1976, the last day of school at Lehigh School in Austin, Texas. I've been to Austin. Sick out there.
I want to go to Austin. There's a bunch of Sixth Street
Yeah.
spots out there.
Texas and Arizona are sick. Definitely want to go to both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And California again.
Yeah, I need to get out to Cali.
Definitely.
Never been to Cali.
Oh, dude, then we have to go. If there's a will, there's a way. We'll
Yeah.
find a way.
No, we'll go visit Andrew.
Yeah, exactly. The next year's group of seniors are preparing for the annual hazing of incoming freshmen. Randall Pink Floyd, the school's star football player, is asked to sign a pledge promising not to take drugs during the summer or do anything that would jeopardize the goal of the championship season. When classes end, the incoming freshman boys are hunted down by the seniors and paddled. Gerald's get paddled, dude. Gerald Jensen has it so easy. They used to get paddled back in the day, bro.
Dude, they like fucking chase kids around town and literally just like beat the shit out of them with paddles. They're like, all right, boy, grab your ankles, and just fucking start spanking them with paddles. It's the dumbest shit ever. But dude, I don't know what's dumber, either that, but the chicks in that movie, it's like the cheerleaders.
Nice.
They make them all lay on the ground and they just like lay on like the hot asphalt and they just cover them in like ketchup and sugar.
The cheerleaders haze the cheerleaders, right? Yeah. The girls,
they cover them up in like just like food.
They just
like baking soda, like whipped cream, like chocolate syrup, mustard, ketchup, like pretty much anything they can get, and they just fucking cover them up. And then
we could do that to Jacob. Right? If we do it, everyone's having a good time. He'd have fun. Do that like Smoky Bones with tits. Just everyone get like ketchup or mayonnaise and just
like you lay them on the table, cover them up. But no, this is the other part too. After they're like, all right, we're gonna go clean you up, and they put them in the back of pickup trucks and they drive them through the car wash.
Oh shit! That's
and they leave them in the back of the pickup trucks.
They clean them off. Dude.
Clean them off, real good.
That's brutal.
Yeah, that movie's pretty funny.
Oh, it says the incoming freshman girls are also hazed. They are rounded up in school parking lots by senior girls covered in mustard, ketchup, flour, raw eggs, and forced to propose to senior boys. Oh, shit. You had to propose?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so Dazed and Confused. We got two.
Mm-hmm.
We got two.
Daggers 8.
Well, let me tell you the one that I'm taking out of my top 3 that I took out recently. I took out Finding Nemo. Even though I don't want to. I took it out, so I took it out. I replaced it with another one.
What'd you replace it with?
Okay, fine. It was Tombstone. You ever seen Tombstone? Sick movie.
No,
Sick movie. Fucking Wyatt Earp, his brothers open a casino. They're the law. They end up becoming the law, even though they don't want to be the law.
You just made me remember.
Yes.
The casino made me remember my 3rd movie.
Here we go.
This is probably like my one movie right now. It's my one movie right now.
All right.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
that
solid.
movie's fucking sick.
Dude,
that movie's
intense.
so sick.
It's been a while. Definitely got
Hunter S. Thompson.
Let's see how
He's
they
fucking rad.
Let's see how
He's the man.
Wiki describes it. Yeah, that's a good one. Top 3. That's a solid top 3, Sheiks.
Daggers 8, Dazed and Confused.
Daggers 8, like, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I can probably think of another one. Dazed and Confused was the first one that came to mind as a favorite movie. That was like an older favorite movie though. Probably when I was in high school, when I first started smoking weed. Like all the kids in the movie.
Yeah.
That was like everyone's favorite movie in high school.
The good thing about the top 3 is you don't have to. You can jock him around. Like you can end up if you find one where you're like, oh yeah, you can just bump one out if you have to. You can like your top 3 you can adjust, but you got to get a top 3 and then you can move things around over time. It's harder than you think to like bump a movie out. I think, anyways. Yeah. Let's see what this is. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is a 1998 American adventure comedy drama film adapted from Hunter S. Thompson's 1971 novel of the same name. It was co-written and directed by Terry Gilliam and stars Johnny Depp, Benicio del Toro as Raul, is that right? And Dr. Gonzo, respectively. The film details the duo's journey through Las Vegas and their initial journalistic intentions dissolved into an exploration of the cities under the influence of psychoactive substances. Yeah, it's so sick.
So gnarly. There's a World Industries board, a Fear and Loathing board.
Yeah, dude. Flamboyant.
And when I saw that board, I was like, oh yeah, isn't this that movie with like the dude with the bucket hat? And like I never really knew what it was. And then I finally like one day like saw it pop up on like a recommended thing on like Hulu or Netflix, whatever the fuck it was.
Dude, I was saying
and
that
I watched
in the last
and I was
one.
like, this is sick.
Yeah, it's a wild one.
This movie's fun.
That's a solid top 3, dude. Not bad. That's awesome.
You gotta watch Daggers 8 though. It's funny.
Yeah,
it's a funny one.
I screenshotted it, so it's in my folder photos, so I can find it again. So if it's on one of the streaming services, I got them. So
Oh, it won't be. It'll probably be.
Find it online. 1980s. Daggers 8, 1980 martial arts action adventure. The covers look sick. They're just like, like fucking. I love that shit. You ever watch Bloodsport? Jean-Claude Van Damme, Kickboxer, that movie. Naksu Kao. No?
The only kung fu
Taiwan,
movies
I
I've
think.
really watched are like older ones. There were a lot of old kung fu luchador,
Excuse
like
me?
Mexican wrestling.
Oh, nice.
Like the luchadors.
Okay.
Those. And that's pretty much it, honestly. Kung fu and Mexican wrestling films were available in the surf shop for me to watch.
That's
that was
hilarious.
pretty much it until they finally realized they could get a Fire Stick for like $20
Yeah.
and have all the shit they have at home.
You would never guess that'd be at a surf shop.
I know,
but it makes perfect
They
sense.
literally come in and be like, "What are you watching?" I'm like,
You got it, dude.
I'm like, Daggers 8, dude. What do you expect me to be watching? Like a surf video or something? Like, I don't surf. I skateboard.
So funny. You
And like the manager felt the same way because like both the manager and the owner felt the same way because they'd been working in a surf shop for so long. They're like, I don't want to watch any fucking surf videos. I gotta
Yeah.
sit in a surf shop all day. I'd rather watch kung fu movies.
Yeah,
like
dude.
these are sick.
That's awesome. That made me remember fucking Mexican there was a film. Oh dude, I lost it.
Was it with Jack Black?
Oh no.
Was it Jack Black? Was it
He had like
the,
Nacho Libre or something.
Yeah,
right?
Nacho Libre.
Oh no, I remember what I was gonna tell you. I think it's Roberto Aleman. Pro skateboarder, rode for Consolidated. Don't know if he still does.
Never heard of
I
him.
think it was him I stayed with. And I think his brother was like a professional bullfighter, dude. Because we went over to Spain or
Really?
like out that way, yeah. And I
So
remember
bullfighter, not rider, right? Bullfighter, like the
I
dudes
think a
that hold the
bullfighter.
red,
Yeah,
the dudes
yeah.
that hold the red cloth out and like just like they basically just dodge bulls.
Yeah.
That's gnarly. That's crazy.
Chegan, they took us to a ring. They had a big ring in like a yard, and it was like concrete walls where like they had this thing, and we were like checking it out and shit. It's intense. I want to say it was Roberto Aleman. It was
That's
a long time
wild,
ago,
dude.
though.
That's crazy.
And I ate paella first time. I think I said that right. They like cooked this thing out on a wood stove out in the backyard, just like a bunch of good stuff mixed together.
That's another place I want to go to. I want to go out to Spain.
Nice.
I have some. It's like family, friends. It's like my godfather. I want to say.
Nice.
Godfather. It's my godfather's like daughter. I think lives out there.
Yeah.
But like her husband is like into surfing and skateboarding and all that shit.
sick.
Like knows a couple guys out there that skateboard.
Yeah, it'd be sick to go out there.
Yeah, they live near that I guess that street league park. They built like a street league park out there.
Oh, nice.
That they actually left.
Nice. Yeah, they don't leave them all, right?
Yeah, no, they usually don't. Because they're usually built in arenas,
Yeah.
like indoors. At least around here they are. They don't usually build them outside.
I think there's one going to Florida, Jacksonville. I think because Hathaway's from Jacksonville. He skates with like Peterson, Mike Peterson a lot. Him and Hathaway
there
skate
one
together.
there?
I think they're having one, or they had one. They're about to have a street league there.
Are they gonna make a park there and leave it?
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna stay though.
Or is it gonna be like it's probably gonna be in an arena or something?
Yeah, I don't know. Gotta look into it.
Convention center.
But I remember hearing about it.
That's sick. I've never been to Street League. My brother's been to Street League twice, I want to say. I
Oh,
want to
what?
say my brother's been to Street League twice. I made him get me autographs twice.
Nice. What
Two.
autographs did you end up with?
I got a Shane O'Neill.
There you go.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know if he got.
Shane O'Neill's a sick one.
I don't know if he got Shane O'Neill to sign it or not.
Dang.
I think
that was
I
the
think
one
he
you wanted, though.
I think he might have just gotten me a Shane O'Neill like poster.
Oh, dope.
Because I think he was like a little bit older when he went, and he was like, "Yeah, Shane O'Neill was like, I didn't really feel like." But when the first time he went, he was like younger, and I was like, "You have to get me an autograph." And I think he got me like Theodis Beasley's autograph
What sick?
and like a poster with him. Or no, I was like bummed at him because it was like a picture of Chris Cole, I want to say, and
Oh,
then
sick.
it had like Theodis Beasley's autograph on it, and I was like, what? I was like, you could have got anything else signed that wasn't a picture of Chris Cole. Like,
It's hilarious though.
it was pretty funny though. But this time around, he actually kind of knew. He was like, all right, I got this poster of Shane O'Neill. Now I got to go get it signed by Shane O'Neill. And then he saw Shane O'Neill and just like a bunch of kids
Bailed.
asking him for autographs and was just like, yeah, I'm not doing that for you. Sorry.
Dude, bummer.
But I'll take the poster. It was cool.
I went to a street league before with Derek, microdosing on mushrooms.
Really?
Yeah, we skated
How
around.
was that?
We skated around in LA, and I was just super high all day. Just like super high all day, but not like tired high. Just
Yeah,
like,
not like tripping. No, you're
Nah.
like, you're aware. You're just kind of like,
yeah, I was just like a steady high all day.
yeah.
And I went into the arena. We waited in line, so it was like waiting for like a sports game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Sat in the line outside with the barrier.
Oh my, I'd be like,
Got in there.
actually, I don't know. Now that I've had experience, I feel like I might be tripping out a little bit because there's so many people there.
It was weird because like I seen like dads with like P-Rod jerseys and shit, you know? Like you could tell they never skated, you know?
Yeah.
Like they were just like, they're a fan on that level, like
Yeah.
just as of the sport or whatever aspect of it.
Like, yeah, this is my favorite player.
Yeah.
P-Rod,
It's like
he's my favorite
basketball.
player.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Like they set it up like that, basically. It was funny. But it was like, the contests are a fun show to watch, though, sometimes, you know?
Yeah, I mean, best skateboarders.
Yeah. Well, that's subjective, but I get it.
Well, yeah.
It's because, like, in that arena, they can be the best if they want, you know?
Yeah.
Some people are, like, being in front of a crowd is not like, some people skate really, really good without a big audience, you know? Like, sick. That's
Yeah.
just as sick, you know?
No, that's valid.
But, like, as far as, like, competitive and, like, putting on a show thing, probably the best
Yeah,
at that thing.
definitely.
Yeah. You got to want to be there to get there, too.
Mm-hmm.
I used to enter the skateboard contests, and they were fun, but I just went because they'd just pay you even if you got last place for, like, the do tours. So I was like,
Oh,
Timmy
really?
would rip those things and stack dough. Timmy would win a bunch of money. I think he got, like,
competitive.
yeah, he was, like, really good at it, too,
Yeah.
you know? Doing kickflip crick down, like, those
Big
street
ass
courses
rails.
were always big, too.
Mhm.
It was like a park thing, but super big, you know? It's gnarly.
Jeez.
Yeah. Made me think of the Olympics. Did you watch the Olympics at all?
Yeah.
Did we
Remember-
watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that night
We went
at
to Kevin's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a fun night.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was so weird.
And they kept switching it back and forth between like that and like fucking swimming or something. What else were we watching? Like diving?
Oh, I wish diving. Diving seems pretty sick, right?
Shit's gnarly. Yeah, doing
just-
a bunch of flips and stuff.
I don't know if I could do it from that high that many times, but I'd for sure belly flop. You just see a hairy dude coming down, dude, like fucking belly flop, dude. You ever seen them like those big tall diving boards where it's like so like they get super high, right? And you just jump off that shit. Fucking crazy.
I know. There's a video of Bam Margera like ollieing off one wicked high.
No
Kicks
shit.
his board out like last second.
Was it just recently like Bam's birthday?
I don't know, probably.
I thought I saw
I can't
someone.
say I've stayed updated with Bam recently.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I saw it somewhere. I think that someone was wishing him happy birthday, but
Probably Dickie.
might have made it up. No, happy birthday, Bam. Oh yeah, his homie Johnny. SHETLER riff. Only in the darkness can you see the stars. Happy birthday to me. Oh, that's from Bam. But yeah, his homie Johnny sent him that, I guess. That's good. Happy birthday. Shout out to Bam. Happy birthday. Hope all is going steady. Going steady, Bam.
Cheers to Bam.
Yeah. Grandpa Bam. That's what I'm saying. Grandpa Bam. That'd be sick.
Got some gray hairs on him.
Hell yeah.
What if I spark up one of those roaches?
By all means, sir. Yeah. Or you want these ones?
These barths.
You're ripping on the Florida trip, dude. Let me dap you out now. I'm psyched to see the footage. Nah, these are just like ones I had. Oh, those were my sister's.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think you smoke blunts.
Yeah, you were ripping on the trip, Sean. You ripped the whole time. And you lost your wallet and your phone and like your whole life at multiple times.
I did lose my wallet quite a few times.
Would you be honest? What did you lose on that trip? Take me through the play-by-play of you losing and recovering stuff.
Well,
It was impressive. I was
I
like,
lost my wallet.
dude is holding it down.
Usually I'd lose my wallet. I wouldn't lose it. I would just put it in a different pocket of my backpack, or leave it in the car, or leave it in the hotel, or...
Yeah.
One time I did lose it, though. I will say, one time I did lose it.
No, you
one
definitely
time,
did.
One time Evan took it, though. One time Evan took it, and I literally...
Evan would do that.
because I literally put it down, got up, and then, like, turned around and was like, I want to go get food. And, like, was like, what the fuck? And just...
Was he trying to teach you a lesson?
I think I had been drinking.
Yeah.
Because I
He's just
remember,
messing with
I was looking for it for a little bit, and then I looked up and just saw him laughing, and that's what gave it. Because he can't like hold. He's one of those kids that like he can't lie.
Yeah,
he can't
yeah.
hold a straight face because he's just bad at it.
Yeah.
Like he'll just start laughing. Like that's just how he is.
Yeah.
But no, I will say, I think on the last day we were there. At the end of the day, we stayed there a little bit later, and I drank a little bit more than...
You had fun the night before, too, right?
Yeah.
You had been having fun the whole trip.
Yeah, I'd been having fun a little bit. And,
been having a lot of fun.
And
you had a good time. You had a good steady...
I dropped my wallet. I dropped my wallet. And then I went out that night.
Nice.
I went out and met up with a nice young girl.
Yeah, homegirl you knew.
And on the way back...
You knew someone down there.
Yeah, no, she was going to call me an Uber, and I told her not to.
Nice.
Because I was like, I need to walk back and find my wallet. Like, I know I dropped my wallet out here. Like, I need to go find it.
Dude.
And I traced my steps back to Surf Expo. And I went right back to where I thought I lost it and couldn't even find where I thought I lost it. But I walked back to a place I remembered that was even before that, before I thought I lost it.
Yeah.
And it's literally just, it was like on some stairs near the convention center.
Oh,
and it
man.
literally was just sitting on the stairs. And it had rained too, so my wallet was soaked.
Damn.
I had to dry out all the money with a hairdryer.
Did you stop for a second and even think like your ID, or did that just flush? Did that like come back? How would you have gotten on the plane? You know.
Oh yeah, that didn't.
Imagine
that
if
didn't quite come to me.
You would have lost your ID. They wouldn't let you on. They won't even let you on without a mask. If you didn't have an ID, they're definitely not going.
Actually, on the plane back, I don't know if you noticed, there was some chick who like couldn't get on the plane because she didn't have her ID, and she was like calling someone to have them send a picture of her to like find her ID.
Yeah,
and send
take a
picture
photo
of it because she like didn't bring her ID, and she was like bugging out too. She was like fucking yelling at someone on the phone.
Yeah,
and then was like crying on the plane. Poor girl.
Yeah, it's insane, dude. Yeah, dude. That was my first thought when I heard about losing a wallet. I'm like, oh fuck, the ID, because then you're gonna have to like.
That did not cross my mind.
Lucky you.
I'd been having a lot of fun.
Yeah, well.
I'd had a lot of fun at Surf Expo because the mini ramp jam. I was like, I had my fun at the street jam, but the mini jam, I was like, all right, Timmy, all right, Evan, like do your thing.
Yeah, they're good.
Gerald, go jump over the fence, go do your thing.
Launch it, send it.
I remember I did one trick. I did one trick that made me happy. I was
On the
like,
mini?
Yeah, it was when you do like a disaster on the side
Oh,
of the ramp.
yeah, that was
But I
sick.
didn't like just ride up and put my board over. I like actually like had to like ollie into
You did like
it.
a back disaster on the side of the
Back
ramp,
disaster
basically.
on the side of the
yeah.
ramp.
Like
And that
a
was
front
it.
side to back side,
Yeah.
and then
Once I
into an
did that,
extension.
I literally like popped out of the ramp and went and shotgunned a White Claw with Timmy's girlfriend.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's so Florida. Shotgun White Claw.
Oh
with
yeah,
Timmy's girlfriend.
And then after Timmy got out of the ramp and we were like, all right, we're gonna walk back, and I think we were like the only ones left, and I think I was like, I'm gonna go take one more lap around and check out because there were still some bikini shows going on.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna go check out some of the bikini shows.
Nice, good for
And
you.
I was like, you guys want to tag along? And she looks at me like kind of tilts her head and then looks at Timmy, and Timmy's like smiling, and she's just like, I think we're just gonna leave and just like walk straight out. And that's kind of what fucked me because I didn't have anyone with me.
Yeah.
I was all by myself. I walked back a little drunk and dropped my wallet on the stairs outside the convention center.
You needed an adult. You needed an adult.
And
Help me.
5 to 6 hours and one Florida thunderstorm later, found
Well
my
said.
wallet.
Well said, dude. They just pop out of nowhere, those thunderstorms. Tropical weather.
For
Tropical
real.
weather. Yeah, dude, I'm glad you found it. The thing about it that was impressive is like, I think you lost it and found it real fast with how the news got to me. Like I just overheard it and then it was already resolved. I was like, wow,
Oh, and
It's impressive.
we went to Buffalo Wild Wings
Yeah.
during the time I had lost my wallet.
I think
and I
we-
didn't have my ID. I was gonna Venmo Evan for the food that we were getting.
Yeah.
And the guy coming around was asking for everyone's IDs, asked for mine, because I think I was just getting a beer.
Yeah.
We had been drinking all day, and I was like, I'm just gonna get a beer. And I think he was like, you want me to make that a tall one, right? And I was just like, first of all, he comes around and he asks me for my ID. I tell him I don't have my ID, and he says, well, I can't give you a beer. Goes around again and then asks for our food, and then comes back around and like right after asking me for my food, asked me my birth date.
Yeah.
And I'm like 5'11", 99, I'm 22. And he's like, all right, well, I don't want you to be, because everyone there except Gerald
Yeah.
had been drinking, because you were saying like, oh, he's the new kid on the trip, he's like really young, this
Yeah.
and that. And then he came over to me and was like, oh, I don't want you to be the only one not drinking on this. I like my job. Don't get me fired, this and that. And I'm like, he's like, all right, now what do you want? And I'm like, dude, I just
Good
want
for him.
I'm like, dude, I just want a Bud Light. And he's like, he literally is like about to write it down. He looks at me because everyone's getting
Good
drinks.
Yeah,
Yeah, Evan's getting his like fruity drinks. Kevin
Yeah.
and Sammy are getting whatever, and you were probably getting a shot of Jack D or something.
I got something.
Like and Goonan and Billy too. I think Billy probably just got a beer too.
I got a margarita, I think.
Yeah.
Because we're at like some chain restaurant.
And but he comes over to me. He's literally got his notepad like ready for me to say something. And I'm just like, I'll just have a short Bud Light. And he literally just like drops everything. It's just like, really?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, dude. Like
Yeah.
what? He's like, all right, at least I know I get to keep my job. And just like walked away. He was so
Yeah.
hyped on it.
You
That
didn't
was a
ask
fun
for
time.
You didn't ask for the scorpion bowl.
No.
Give me
God,
two
no,
of 'em.
Fuck no.
I feel like you'd do well in that environment, like a Asian place to eat with like scorpion bowls. What is that? Is it Chinese or Japanese? Do you ever see those
I think I've tried one
Chinese
before.
restaurants? I think where they have like the bar with the scorpion bowls and stuff.
I think I tried one before when it was because when I turned 21, it was
So
during
good.
COVID.
Yeah.
So like I couldn't go out to a bar or like go out and get a drink when I turned 21. I could
Yeah.
only go to the liquor store and buy a fucking 24 pack of beer.
Yeah.
But I remember some kids at the skate park were like ordering Chinese food every day, and they were getting what I thought was sweet and sour sauce. And I
Yeah.
thought that I was like, what the fuck is wrong with these kids? Because they're just getting sweet and sour sauce and just like chugging it. But it was Dragon Bowl or whatever the fuck it was.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like
it wasn't what you thought it was.
Yeah, it was like actually it was like a margarita. It was like a huge like takeout margarita pretty much.
Oh, the scorpion bowls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hong Kong
And,
City, I want to say it was. I went to, and they get
And then
you,
after that, I think I tried it because I was like, "Yo, what are you guys drinking? Like, is that like sweet and sour sauce?" And they were like, "No, this is fucking what's it called?
Scorpion bowl.
Scorpion Bowl,
Yeah.
Dragon Bowl."
I haven't had one in a long time.
Scorpion Bowl.
Yeah, dude, I was impressed with how you handled it because nobody wants to do like you recovered your wallet, you negotiated your way through the trip very well. You survived it and you had a good time, right? You
Yes.
didn't lose our wallet.
Mhm.
Like the show kept going, everything went smooth. There was good skating. Yeah, that was perfect.
Yeah, it was a little. I don't know if I wasn't. I was actually kind of surprised how he kind of like he didn't press me about my ID, but how he wasn't cool about it because the first trip I went on in Florida, I wasn't 21 and I had no problem getting drinks except in the airport, obviously, but I had no problem getting drinks. I remember one time the restaurant we went to, the lady was literally like, I think she asked me if
Florida's
I was.
like
she was
kinda
like,
like-
"You're all 21, right?"
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I like shook my head no, and she was like, "Well, I got to check everyone's ID then." And then like went around and I was like, "Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have anything to drink." She's like, "Well, if you want anything, I just need to look at your ID." And like literally was like, "I just need to like look at it."
Yeah,
And I was
yeah.
like,
Here it
"Well,
is.
all right, here you go," and just like gave it to her, and she was literally just like stared at me and was just like, "Cool, you're 21," and handed it back.
All right,
But
so
the first and then another time it was at Buffalo Wild Wings, I think. I just handed it to the lady and just pretty much banked that she wouldn't be able to do the math because I
Yeah.
was born in '99.
just threw it
And
out
she
there.
didn't do the math.
Or she just overlooked the math.
Or she overlooked the math and didn't care.
She's like, his kid's got a set on him. He's throwing out the ID. He's gotta have a set on him, dude. Scorpion Bowl is rum, that's why. Rum is so good,
Oof.
dude. Yeah. Light rum, brandy, syrup. Dude, I haven't had one in so long. Definitely got to go back. I need some Chinese food or Japanese food, either or.
Could go for some Chinese.
Either
food.
or would do pretty well. It's been a minute. Dude, I have a hole in my pocket and my phone. I lose my phone into my pants.
Dude, I had the same
This is
problem.
happening. I'm panicking.
Getting some. Do you get those pants from Savers?
No,
Do you thrift them?
I don't.
Or
I do
are
some.
they- or are
I
they
do
like
sometimes.
Dickies?
I do sometimes, but I think these are some red cap ones maybe that I got a while
red
ago.
cap. That'll
Yeah.
do it. I think. I want to say
I've
the
had 'em
pants
for a while.
I want to say the pants I have that the pockets came out are red cap as well. They're a pair of cargo pants, and I had 2 pairs of the same cargo pants
Yeah.
because they had like a. Everyone thinks they're all-timers pants because
Yeah.
they've got like a big uppercase A and then it's all lowercase cursive letters.
Mhm.
But they say Angelica. It's like a
Oh, yeah.
nursing brand or so. Like they make like I don't know.
Apparel.
It's like hospital. No, it's like hospital like gear.
Oh, like scrubs.
Yeah, scrubs and
Yeah.
shit. Like I don't know what the. Like it must be someone who works at like makes the actual shit.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's 2 pairs of cargo pants and they were brand new, like unworn, still with the tags on them, and I got them. And both pairs, the pockets just like separated
Ghost.
from the pants. And like I'd go and put like my phone, my keys, whatever, and I'd put them in there, and they would instantly just fall out of my pant leg.
Yeah.
And I'd literally be like, "What the?" Like it was a constant problem because like I'd have a jewel too.
Oh,
When
dude.
I was jeweling, this happened. And I would constantly be losing them because I'd try to put them in my pocket. I wouldn't wear the pants because I'd try to put them in my pocket,
Yeah.
and it would just go straight out my pant leg.
I wonder how many jewels have been lost in the history of jewels because everyone always loses those fucking things, dude. The number has to be
when I went
astronomical.
to college,
Look at the seam broke, so when I put it in, it went down my pants, dude.
when I went to college, I would find them all the time. Like I remember the first day of class because I didn't use those because they were expensive. It was like $45 for like the battery.
Yeah.
And then you had to buy pods, and they're like fucking $30 or something.
I think Jeff had them when they were like bigger and stuff. I might be wrong.
probably.
Yeah.
They were more expensive, and then the government was like, "Well, fuck you guys, you can't make flavors and all this and
You're
that." So
sucking
they
on
got
batteries.
super cheaper. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're sucking on batteries. But I didn't want to pay for them, and I just remember, like my first day of school, the kid in front of me sat up, and there was just one like on his seat, and I was just like, "Ooh."
Yeah.
Took the pod out, threw it out, took the battery, and like, I don't even think I wanted to use it. I think I like sold it to my roommate. That's what I was doing the first couple.
People buy those things? Do you think they still do?
Because they lose them all the time.
Yeah, it's true.
So I didn't want to use it. I was just like, you want this thing for like fucking $30 or something? Like I just find them all the time, and you could just sell the batteries. But now
Yeah.
the batteries are like $5. So
yeah. Those things are crazy, man.
the pods are more expensive than the batteries.
Yeah.
And you got little shops they'll like backdoor the
pods.
the pods you're not allowed to sell anymore.
The flavors and shit.
Crazy.
Yeah. I can't. Same with dabs. Can't do dabs. Can't do the vape things and
No.
dabs. I like avoid it. I'm lightweight, dude. It's too heavy. I like to smoke.
Even the pens, it's like I just feel like you're just inhaling metal.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Feels that
That's
way.
what it is. You gotta heat that oil up somehow. You
Yeah,
just
that's
heat
true.
The metal up.
Yeah, weren't they worried
Heating up
about like
aluminum.
popcorn lung or something like that from the vapes?
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. Crazy, dude.
popcorn lung.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Or am I making shit
No,
up?
popcorn lung is a thing.
Let's see. See what the internet collection of people out there. Bronchiolitis obliterans. Damn, I butchered that. I don't know how to say that.
So it's just bronchitis times
Bronchitis, thank you. Obliterating. Let's see. Popcorn lung. Bronchitis. That's a condition that damages your lungs' smallest airways and makes you cough and feel short of breath. It's sometimes caused by breathing in a chemical used to flavor microwave popcorn, but other chemicals or lung illnesses can also cause popcorn lung. Popcorn's good. Can't eat too many popcorns, maybe.
too. No, you don't want to eat a lot of popcorn. You get popcorn lung.
Vaping during the pandemic is probably a tough thing too, right? Just got to keep to your own vape, dude. No fun in vapes.
No
Yeah.
bumming somebody else's
Yeah.
vape. No, can I hit your jewel? That's been a good thing though. I feel like because I'm always smoking weed at the skate park.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was always something I didn't like dealing with before. We just random people coming up. Yo, can I hit that?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now it's like, no.
Yeah.
You can't. Like, you don't have to have an excuse. Like, the
Yeah.
excuse, it's already just like, no, you
It's
can't.
implied.
Yeah.
No.
I don't want to get sick. Thank you.
Yeah, that's always weird if someone comes up while you're just smoking weed and wants to get in. You're
Yeah,
like, don't fucking know you, dude.
No.
Like, that is weird.
Thank you, though.
Bugs me out, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to smoke weed when I'm skating and podcasting. Seems to be the best.
Yeah.
And stretching, but it's usually when I'm skating, I like stretch a bunch. It's a
Yeah.
lot of my skating these days, Sean, is stretching. Don't laugh, dude. Don't fucking laugh. It is, dude. I'm just the first half of the session is me like maybe doing a trick or two and like making sure everything works. Dude.
Just doing some routine
Dude.
maintenance.
Yeah. I need to go swimming. I've been saying that. I need to get my gym because of the vid. It got shut down with the
'Cause
pool
of
and
the
stuff.
vid.
Yeah, dude. So we can't go to the gym.
Well, dude, swimming in the cold ocean's pretty healthy for you. It's like
I
taking an
love it.
ice bath.
Yeah, we went a
And
few
you're
times.
moving around, too.
Definitely should go because it's gonna be nice now. It's cold, but it'll be worth it.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. How far are you from there?
The ocean?
Yeah.
5 minutes. I'll be a little bit, well,
Do you take advantage of it?
no, God, fucking no. I never
You
take
wear your
advantage of
pants
it.
to the
Yeah.
wear your
That's the
jeans to the
beach.
beach.
I probably could more. I mean, like, I wouldn't say, no, I take advantage of it, I guess. I don't go in the water very often or, like, go to the beach because, like, the beach near my house is just crowded as shit.
Yeah.
But I do, like, I'd say I go to the beach more in the winter because nobody's there.
Yeah.
Like, and they like, even in the summer, they've got, like, a fence up in the parking lot. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's crowded. It's a beach town.
Yeah,
It gets crowded in the summer. It's easier to go there.
I
in
like the
winter.
beach at night when it's all just dark and you can just hear it and there's not that many people around.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
Waves crashing and shit.
I've been laying on my deck, just laying on my deck and looking at the stars, dude. Because it's just like on some nights where the clouds are all gone, you can just my deck is just perfect. Just lay on it, dude. Literally flat on the ground. And I just try to lure my dogs out every night. Just lay it. That's like my ocean. if I lived near the ocean, I'd probably just go sit by the ocean a lot.
Yeah.
For sure. It's probably pretty sick.
No, it's definitely nice sitting in the sand too, because it's
yeah,
like
sand's sick.
it's one of those beaches where they like import sand,
Mm,
so it's like super soft. Fucking, it's like Bermuda sand. I don't
that's
know.
nice.
It's nice.
Good sand.
Most of the beaches around here are just straight rocks.
Yeah, there's some for sure. You just have to
Boulders.
get through that. Yeah, man. I'm going to the beach now. You sparked it.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go to probably your hood for sure.
Yeah, come skate OMF.
Yeah, definitely.
Won't be my hood very long. I'll be up in a new hood.
Oh, that's right. You were saying.
I'll still be close to the ocean, but I can't say I'd go.
Where are you going?
Swim in Providence.
Oh, Providence. That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Narragansett Bay is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, you're
It's like
probably not
one of the
going
most
there.
polluted places. I think it is the most polluted place in Rhode Island.
It's right at the city, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Providence River.
I've been just hanging out at the Taunton one outside the edge because it's been nice out. So I was like, go skate inside the park and then go outside. And I just been lurking down by the river and like going around.
Yeah, they that's recent too. That park
Yeah.
they built over there.
Yeah, man. There's someone on a jet ski in the Taunton River right there. That
Really?
thing, yeah, it starts right there and it rolls all the way out to the ocean. I was like pulled back on the Google Maps and like looked and followed it through.
Damn, that's
Crazy.
crazy.
Definitely ain't going swimming in that thing though.
Fuck though.
Looked so dirty. Just you can't tell, you know.
Yeah.
In the bottoms. Jet ski seemed fun though.
That's always interesting seeing kids board going at the RISD ledges, the waterfront ledges
Oh,
in
yeah.
Providence,
Yeah.
seeing if they'll go in. Shout out James Shaw. He took the plunge.
Yeah.
He had to get a tetanus shot because he cut his foot.
Mm,
He
gross.
survived though, so you'll survive. There's always that.
I jumped in New Bedford Pier one time to get aboard.
Really, how was
Yeah,
that?
so oily and gross.
Oh yeah, New Bedford.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Don't want to do that.
we skated. What spot was it?
It's just like metal grinds down at the docks. It's just a little. It's like not knee height, but not ankle. It's like in between, basically. Just a metal grind that goes for like you can get on and grind for like 50 feet.
Is it near that?
It's rough ground, but like not enough that you can't skate it.
Oh man.
It's right at the bottom. If you bomb down like
Is it near that bank spot?
The other end of that. Yeah,
Okay.
the bank spot's down here. Up here is metal grind. Here's Solstice No Prob. You come down from there, and then you hit metal grind, and then Yeah, Solstice, no problem. Come down, hit metal grind, and then you could go over to the bank spot.
Yeah,
with
I
the
need
pole.
to go out and skate in New Bedford. There's a lot of spots there. It's
Yeah.
a fun place.
You can.
I skated that bank once with Evan and our friend Jeremy. Shout out Jeremy Dupree.
Oh,
So,
Jeremy rips, dude.
Yeah, he kills it, dude.
Yeah, hell
Jeremy
yeah.
fucking rips.
Seen footage online for sure.
Biggest drops, gaps.
Gnarly. So sick. Nice. Did we cover it? What do you think?
Hell yeah.
Did we get it all? Expo's down.
Expo, yeah.
New Hampshire. We went to New Hampshire.
Oh yeah, we went to New Hampshire.
Yeah, prior.
New Hampshire was sick.
Yeah, you were ripping there too.
Mhm.
That was
Yeah,
fun.
fun
as hell.
trips with all the youngins too, all the little jits.
Yeah, it's sick having all them.
Mhm.
Like going on that nature hike is sick.
Yeah.
Like with the river and stuff and the waterfall. The parents, everyone's like just big family style. That's so fun.
It's funny to me too, cause like they like remind me more of like me when I was younger. They're like more like hungry to skate. They're like the kids that are hanging around like the skate park, like OMF,
Yeah.
like where I grew up. They like skateboarding, but like they don't love skateboarding. You know, it's more like a hobby for them. It isn't like like these kids. It's like skateboarding is more like
The
like
thing.
their
Yeah.
life.
Yeah, yeah.
Almost to say
Yeah, it's sick.
they're just like hungrier for it.
and they're ripping. They're all ripping
Yeah,
too.
ripping.
It's sick to see it all. Yeah, New Hampshire was fun. And the fireworks show, that was fucking sick.
Oh yeah.
Like half an hour
What
fireworks
was-
show.
What was the one I lit off? The Mojo.
I think you might have got the Mojo. There
What
was,
was,
18 of them. All
yeah,
had
there was a
different
bunch
names.
of them. I know mine had something to do with Mojo.
Yeah, that's always fun. I felt so patriotic because it's like
We're in the woods.
it's
We're
New
in
Hampshire. We're like,
lighting off fireworks.
Let's do some fireworks.
We're camping out.
yeah, it's America.
It was a fun time. Yeah.
Live free or die.
Fucking America.
Yeah, lighting off fireworks is sick. Dude, one time we went to, me and my lady were in New Hampshire for the 4th of July, and we watched the fireworks in a Walmart parking lot. Yeah, everybody else was in the parking lot too. Just that's when I felt the most American.
Watching the fireworks on the 4th of July in a Walmart parking lot.
Yeah,
in
we
New
watched it in
Hampshire.
the Walmart.
That sounds fucking
So,
sick.
but then the way we did it with camping and all the homies and stuff, that's like lighting them off is fun as hell.
That was tight.
Love
That was a
fireworks.
good crew too. It was me, you, well, the older kid crew at least. Me, you, Barth,
Barth was lurking.
Gorman.
Yeah, Gorman's probably
And
talking some
Evan.
shit.
Yeah.
Sick.
Was that? Yeah, that was it. It was a small crew. It was a pretty small crew this year.
But yeah, I mean,
I mean, just for like there were a lot of younger kids and their
Yeah.
parents and everything. The
Yeah.
contest, the turnout was sick. But like just for like the older kids. Oh,
Yeah,
Goonan was
made
there
it with
too.
his
Yeah,
lady.
Goonan made it too. Yeah.
Billy didn't go, right?
No,
he had
Billy didn't
something
make
come
it.
up. He went last year and got hot dogs dumped on him. The kids all took it. I told them
think I
all about
missed
the
that.
hot dogs about
I
Billy.
think I missed that.
Yeah, I have video on the YouTube channel. He literally, the kids, like 6 of them, and me, I was filming it, literally just caught Billy while he was sleeping on an air mattress in the barn. And fucking had a bunch of raw hot dogs and just pushing it in his mouth and shit while he's sleeping. And I was
I
dying.
need to watch.
I
that
got them all
video
to do
now.
it. I got them
I
all
need
to
to
do it.
watch that video now. That's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
That's so funny.
I'll pull it up after.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so maybe that's why he didn't come back. He didn't like his hot dog bath. Talent. Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, Talon didn't come out this year.
Not this year.
No.
Him and his sister Avery are sick. Hopefully we'll skate again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Avery's fun to skate with too. She's like learning to push and like she can push and go up and down ramps and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be sick once she's like more mobile, can turn and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
It's crazy when they're like so young and just learning to skateboard and they're already like hanging out at a skate jam or something. I wonder how Talon is. I've only seen him on Instagram, not in person. I need to go skate EP.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen him in a while.
Might have to go skate EP and hang out with Talon. That might be one of my sessions. Might have to hit the homie up. I skated in New Bedford with those guys too. Like I would just like talk to the parents of like Thomas and Chloe and Anders and Talon and all them. Set up little like skate things, film edits. So fun. I want to do one at Lighthouse. I saw they all went there recently too. Actually,
Yeah, they built some new stuff over at Lighthouse. I guess I don't know if like
I gotta bring
there's
some
like
banners.
a new partial owner or if they like sold the whole thing, but like there's some new ownership and like
Yeah.
marketing and like they're doing a lot at that park over there, building new ramps, fucking
They hit us.
having
They hit me
contests
up
and
to
stuff, posting a lot more.
hang some banners. I told them I'd bring banners next time
Oh,
we
yeah.
go. They're like, "Yeah, you want to hang a banner?" I was like, "Fuck yeah,
Yeah, hit me
that's
up.
sick."
I'm super down to skate that park. I've actually never been there.
Really?
I've never been there before.
Oh,
no.
dude, you'll love it.
I know.
Yeah. It's
Because
like
before
small,
it was
quick,
it was a lot of
movable.
it was like I remember it was like fresh park obstacles and a lot of round bars.
Yeah, yeah.
So like Evan was like, I want to go there and skate all the rails, and I was like, eh. And then people started bringing like there's like a mani pad and a ledge and like a butter bench, and that's when I was like, all right, I kind of want to go.
There was some sick bank to walls too, like where you could like
I
smash
remember
in and
seeing
pop
the
out to
video
the
of
bank and
Kevin
shit.
blasting off. I think you guys rented out a session there a couple times, and I think
Yeah.
every time it was when I was working at that pizza place.
Oh,
and it was like you guys would always go on like Friday nights when it was raining, and I was like always working Friday nights raining.
Yeah, yeah.
Bummed.
Well, winter's coming, so we'll end
Yeah,
up there
I'll
again
be able to
for
skate
sure.
now for sure.
There's a full arcade in there too.
Really?
Yeah, like old school though. They had like over 60 different pinball machines.
Dude, that's
When you
sick.
walk in, they tell you all about it. They're like, check this out.
Dude,
I'm like, damn.
me, Kevin, and Sammy have been skating Boston like every weekend,
Yeah.
and like every night after we skate, they go over to this barbecue place, and I went there once, and it's pretty funny because you can't like the waiter will seat you, but they don't like you. If you want a drink, you walk up to the bar. There's like two bars, and if you want to order food, you gotta order it on your phone.
Right.
But like you all have to order food at the same time, or else it'll all like.
Jumbled.
Yes. But like they were like, yeah, order your food at the same time because like if you order first, you're gonna get your food really quick, and then everybody else is gonna get their food way later.
Yeah.
But I ordered. I remember I was like, I'm so confused about it, and like I thought I was taking forever, and I clicked place order like without thinking. I'm like, oh shit, I just placed my order, and everyone else placed their order. Barth places his order last.
Oh shit.
And literally like 2 minutes later, his food comes out,
That's amazing.
and he was the first. They were like, Nick, and he's just like. Yeah, like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah. And he gives him the food, and then like 5 minutes later, he was like almost done with his food when everybody else's
That's
food
wild.
came out.
That's how I was at the golf
But
place with
there's,
the machine. I was confused as shit.
Yeah, like
I don't know what to do. Wish they
but,
brought me out food.
They've got a bunch of arcade games in the back. They had like basketball and pinball and shit. We were all
Basketball is so
playing
fun.
that. Mhm.
Super
You
fun.
get the two balls, you throw
Yeah.
them at the same time.
Makes me think of like a carnival or like a carnival, like a town, like a fair, like a town fair.
Yeah.
I remember Taunton used to throw something at the mall. Their mall's gone too. They used to have a mall.
Yeah,
at
no,
Best Buy and
all
stuff.
the malls. There was actually URI at URI. They used to do a thing called the Balloon Festival,
Oh shit!
and they would do a bunch of hot air balloons. And there was a bunch of other cool
I
shit
want
to do.
I want to do hot air balloon before I die. Way before I die. A lot earlier than that.
You ever skydive?
Yeah, I've done that.
You done skydiving?
Yes.
I don't know if I want to skydive, dude. That shit.
I think
scares
I've
me out.
been more than once too. I did. I got.
Is
one
it
more
sick?
once.
Is it gnarly? Do you get like the craziest stomach rush?
Yeah, I like. Yeah. I just fucking hyperventilated basically a little bit, but I survived it, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm just like freaking out because you're fucking. You
You're
jump out
strapped
of
to
a
another
plane.
person,
yeah,
yeah.
you just get thrown out of a plane. You don't even really jump because you're strapped to someone, and they hang you out the fucking plane, Sean. And you're like, and they're like, "Are you ready?" And I was like hanging on, and he was talking to me, and I wasn't like paying attention, obviously, right? I'm looking at fucking death, and I'm just
you're
hanging
like,
on.
You're like, oh shit, am I
Yeah.
really about to do this?
He
And
was
he's
hitting
like,
my
all right,
hand.
let's go.
He was hitting my hand, like, let go. And I was like, oh shit, and then let go, and then out the fucking plane, dude.
Oh my.
And you're just in for the ride. You can't like.
Oh, dude. Yeah, you're just like.
You just have to embrace it. I
Dude,
heard
that
something
is
recently.
So gnarly.
Yeah, you just have to fucking
A couple
accept
of my friends did that recently. They did it in Newport in Rhode Island. They went skydiving. Dude, even just thinking about it, I'm kind of like, oh.
That's why
like,
you should
freaking
do
out.
it.
Yeah.
That's why you should do it.
I should do it?
Yeah, because
Oh,
you
man.
could do it, and it bothered. That's why I did it, because like it freaks me out. Like heights, I'm so afraid of. Like if I get near an edge and it's like where I could get hurt, like I don't even want to be near the edge.
Yeah.
Literally, I'll do it. I'll tempt it, but I'm not like comfortable.
I like tempting it. I'm not comfortable. Like
Climbing
I remember
buildings
there
is
was one
sketchy.
point. There was one point where I was like, I kind of want to go skydiving, and it
Yeah.
was when I went to Arizona. I went to the Grand Canyon, and
Oh,
in the hotel we
yeah.
were staying at next to the Grand Canyon,
Fuck
it was
yeah.
like see the Grand Canyon from the greatest view, and it
Yeah.
was just like a skydiving ad, and I was out there with my mom, and I like looked at my mom,
You
and then
should've.
and looked at the ad, and I think I was 17 at the
Yeah.
time, or maybe I just turned 18, but I like looked at my mom and then looked at the ad and was like. And smiled, and she's just like, her eyes got like, because she hates that shit.
Oh, yeah,
Her
yeah.
eyes got like wicked, and she's like, no,
Wow.
you are not, no, like you're not. It's like,
She was thinking about you not doing it.
Yeah.
I would have been if I was her, I would have been like, I'm not doing that. But then I'd be like, yeah, we're doing it. Was she even thinking you were gonna coerce her into trying it, or you're just gonna do it yourself?
No.
Send it yourself,
no.
right?
Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna do this. She's like, you can come out here to Arizona whenever you want and do whatever the fuck you want.
I think
like if I'm out here with you, you're not going skydiving.
I think
It's like, all right,
if
valid.
I go back to Arizona now, I
You wanna
think I'm
go
gonna
skydive in the Grand Canyon?
Yeah. Can you actually do it at the Grand Canyon?
Yeah.
Wow.
You can, I want to say you can bungee jump at the Grand Canyon.
I don't like that.
too.
I don't like bungee.
You don't like
jump.
bungee
I'm
jumping?
not ready, dude. Dude, tree swings scare the fuck out of me. If that thing catches your leg and pitches you, or you don't make the land,
Do you remember the Rob Stock tree swing?
Yeah, yeah.
And how I was the first one to do it. I was so excited to go up there and do it, and it was wrapped around another branch.
Oh, no.
And I swung out, and I'm like, damn, this isn't really far enough. Like, I should let go. And right as I let go, the branch that it was wrapped around that was, like, stopping it from going out,
pulled it further, yeah.
it, like, snapped it off. So, like, right as I let go, I thought the rope swing snapped.
Oh, no.
And I was, like, falling backwards a little bit. But then I looked up, and I was like, what the... And a huge branch came down and landed next to me. But I remember I turned around, and I was like, what the fuck was that? And they were like, oh, you fixed the rope swing. I was like, what the fuck?
You almost died.
That spot was fun.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that rope swing was fun. It was a little dangerous. The rock, you have to get out past that thing. Dude, rope swings scare me. Now, bungee jump, I'd rather just send it out of a plane strapped to someone else because, like, it's out of your hands. Mm-hmm. I feel like the bungee,
That's
it's like...
the thing, though. It's out of your hands.
I know,
the
but
bungee's...
Like, it might
I feel
get
like the bungee's even...
I'd rather roll it. I'd rather
don't
take
know,
a chance than just, like, fight off a bungee around my neck. Dude. Either way, you're sending it. You're both are risking it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
Skydiving
crazy.
seems...
Actually, no, that is a valid point. Because bungee jumping, there isn't another person risking it next to you.
No, it's just you.
Really.
Yeah. And like, I've seen too many videos of people on those things, like hitting the ground or like fucking getting whipped.
Well, dude,
crazy.
I saw a video of a dude trying to base jump, and he jumps, and dude, the parachute doesn't go off, and he just keeps like in the belly flop pose. He survives too.
Oh my God.
He like broke his back or something, but like, dude, he jumps off this huge cliff, like stays in the belly flop phase all the way until he hits the ground. I was like, dude, this dude must have like passed out before he hit the ground or something, because he was just like this.
There's
like hits the ground. But the other thing, the worst part about it was, there's a bunch of dudes filming and standing at the top, and one of them's just like, "Are you okay?" It's like, you're gonna ask a dude who just tried to base jump and his parachute didn't go off if he's okay.
I just watched Austin Powers, so like that's hilarious.
Dude, that's
the guy
literally
drives off the
he
edge.
drives off the cliff.
I'm gonna try to stand up on my leg. Oh, it's broken.
Okay,
Get some help.
Can you please help me? That's Will Ferrell.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
Will Ferrell, and he's got the little fuzz hat on.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's hilarious, dude.
He's just narrating how it
I forgot that Will Ferrell's in one of the Austin Powers movies.
Dude,
Oh, man,
that's what
funny.
that's what
so
they
funny.
did. That's what they did. All right, so Paragon Skydive Package, Grand Canyon National Park 2021. Let's see. That might be a goal though, like, cause I don't really like want to go skydiving necessarily. I enjoyed the benefits of skydiving because it like scared the fuck out of me and like woke me up. You know, like I was like, holy shit, life is real. That's what it did to me. I was like, oh yeah, it gave me that
Life is
reminder.
real,
Yeah,
yeah.
that reminder of like, oh my god, like that was beyond my control. You're just falling through the sky like a fucking bird, you know, but not flying, but birds
Falling.
fly. Yeah, birds fly like a rock, like a fucking rock.
Like a
dude.
rock.
And then when they pulled the chute, it was crazy. It was like when they pulled the chute, it's like you slid a little because you're strapped on, and that scared
Yeah.
me. And I was like, whoa, I kind of felt like I free-falled for a half a second. And then it was like,
Did it hurt when you stopped?
no, when they pulled the chute, it was like just a shock. It like startled me because I felt like I was like falling, you know, even
Yeah.
more than I was. I was like, I thought it would just, I don't know. It's just a weird transition. You hit the canopy and you're just floating, and then it was dead silent. It was amazing.
Did you talk to the guy who you were with?
I think, but after a while, I just like, I was like, trying not to die, basically. Like, I was freaking out a little bit, and then it went to dead calm, and then you're just kind of like floating through the sky, and you're just like trying to catch your breath, you know? And you're
Yeah.
like, whoa, that was insane, you know?
Oh my
and then you just
God,
float
dude.
around, dude. And I think he asked me if we wanted to do like spirals or something, and I was like, why not? Like, I was already like,
Yeah, you're just like,
yeah.
you know what?
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen?
I just went for it, dude. And then that really fucked me up. I remember when I landed, because you have to come in on your ass. You're coming in to the grass field, and they come in at an angle, and you have to lift your legs up in like in a seating position, basically, and you both slide in like that. And I just remember hitting a little hard, and then being super dizzy because I am no good with spins, dude.
Yeah,
like,
was this before or after?
It was after the Vertigo.
The Vertigo.
Yeah, after.
It was after it.
I want to say
that
it was
played a
after.
part? Do you think that might have why you were like fucked up at the end?
Maybe, yeah, because that's another reason why I did it was like a challenge, you know? Because it's like, that's like intense. I wonder how many people actually skydive. It's probably a good amount.
Yeah.
It's scary, but it's worth it. You're just like, you're going for it. But the Grand Canyon would be amazing, dude, because some of my favorite things about Arizona were like, it'd be sick to go when the sun's setting because they have some of the most amazing sunrises and sunset.
Yeah, I did watch the sunset.
That's when you gotta go.
That shit was
the colors are like purples and like all these colors,
yellow,
oranges,
blue.
reds,
Yeah,
like
crazy.
deep, rich colors. Like it's insane. I love the desert, Sean. The desert at night too. It's like laying on my deck times 100.
Yeah, there's no light pollution or anything.
You can go out there
see
and
everything.
it's crystal clear and it's quiet and it's like there's storms. The storms are sick too. They have
because there's like a lot more visibility. You can see a lot longer.
Yeah,
so like
the
you can
sky
see a thunderstorm way
coming in, dude. You can see lightning and stuff. Yeah, it's insane, dude. We used to have misters on our porch too because it would get in the hundreds.
Yeah, so hot.
You just have misters, so you go on your porch and just like mist on you. I got heat stroke a bunch though, like so much because I just like go too hard. You like playing sports or whatever and fucking and just like have heat stroke. I remember in school I had heat stroke from running like a mile because it was so hot and I just wanted to run the mile. So ran the mile, got heat stroke. Fucking life, dude. Rode bikes. We're full circle now. We're back in Arizona, dude. It's sick, man. And while we're on it, the fucking lightning storms are insane too because they just scatter, dude. They are so loud, the thunder, and then the lightning. You can watch it like go across the sky.
Yeah.
And they meet and shit. It's fucking like a fireworks show. America shit. You know what I'm saying? And like reptiles too. Snakes are sick. Red racers, there used to be their garden snake is a red racer basically. And it's just a red snake and it's like a garden snake, you know?
So my cousin had lived out there for a couple years and we were out golfing actually.
Oh, nice.
And he had never seen a rattlesnake.
Oh.
And while we were out golfing, we saw he's like, I think that's a rattlesnake. And we go over and look at it. And it's two rattlesnakes that were literally just on top of each other, and they were just like slithering. We think they were fucking. Like I don't know, like I don't remember, but they were like it was like they were slithering in place on top of each other.
Yeah,
We were
that's
like,
how you
dude,
mumbo jumbo.
These two rattlesnakes are fucking right now. It's like I've never seen a rattlesnake before, but I've seen two rattlesnakes fucking.
They're slithering.
Never seen a rattlesnake, but I've seen two fucking before.
That's impressive. It's
Very
like a two-headed
impressive.
dragon, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think that's how they fuck. They just like fucking slither. They slither and fuck each other. When I lived in California, I would go. When I lived in Long Beach, I would go to Huntington Beach because they had a pet store called Prehistoric Pets, and they had all these
Reptiles.
sick reptiles, and they had breeder snakes that were 20 feet long. They had a room with just a bunch of breeder snakes, and then the rest of it was just the sickest birds and reptiles and like tortoises and fucking all the snakes and like it was insane. You just walk through it like it's a fucking museum, basically.
Damn.
The coolest shit ever. Hell yeah. Well, hell yeah, Sean. Thanks, man.
Yeah, for sure. Good
Stoked
podcast.
that we've been getting to skate a bunch and fucking travel a little bit sick, you know?
Hell yeah.
Stoked for winter. As stupid as that sounds, but stoked to
Well, I mean,
skate.
we're gonna be
like,
going out to Surf Expo again. No.
yeah.
I think
So,
I was
get
talking
in-
to Conrad about it too. Actually.
yeah,
He was like, "Yeah, we're all booked up for it."
catch another break, and then like I want to go back to Hive and Red Alert and Lighthouse and
Dude, I
Edge
wanna
Sessions
go back
too.
to Red Alert.
We should go back to all of them.
I have dreams about that 6-day
Yeah.
they have. It's so perfect
It
with
is.
the hubba and everything.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that place.
I think they built some new stuff recently too.
Really?
And the Hive's been moving stuff around since I've been
yeah,
there last.
I know that the Hive is always improving. I
Yeah.
know Charlie loves doing that. Charlie loves moving shit around in there, improving it.
I've been watching some Elijah clips. The young Elijah skating the Hive, like alling over his homies on the 3 block. He got him laying down. his
really?
ollie him. Yeah, he ollied the double set too. And on our last skate lesson, he fucking wanted to do it, and he landed on the first one and fell off. But like then it was easy to get.
Oh, really? At
yeah,
edge?
Yeah. The
That's
double
tight.
block in the back, the double
Hell
set in
yeah.
the back.
Yeah, even Edge too. Edge has the best sessions. I
Yeah,
have the
dude.
best sessions ever at Edge. There's
It's way
always
sick.
such a crazy cross path of people that show up there.
There's enough
All from,
space.
like, yeah.
Everyone
And there's
can
enough space. There's a
congregate.
variety of skateboards. It's not like one of those places where you only usually get like a certain group of people that come
Yeah.
through there all the time. There's always like every time I go there, I don't expect, but like I
You
always
know.
know I'm gonna see someone new.
Yeah, which is crazy for
Mm-hmm.
sure. Yeah, I love the edge. It's
Yeah.
fun. I even like lurking around the outside. They gotta change the carpet in the office. Just saying. That's the only thing I'd say. Thing's dirty. Need to change it. New carpet.
Man.
Hell yeah, Sean.
It's Dave that owns it, right? He
Yeah.
scared the shit out of me the last time I was
Dave and
there.
Carol.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came at you. Fuck.
No, he was busting my balls, but I didn't realize that like.
Oh, yeah, he's a good ball buster.
I was I think I was leaving my phone and keys on the desk, and like Barth was in there or something, and
Yeah.
I remember I walked in, I was like, oh, what's up, Barth? And he was sitting in there, or no, he walked in after, and he was like, oh, make sure we keep the riffraff out of here. And I was like, oh, my bad. And he just started laughing. He was just like, oh, I'm just busting your balls, dude. I was like, oh shit, because I had always known him as like, I don't know. He wasn't like, he's an intimidating dude, but like I had
Yeah.
always just been like, oh, that's the dude that owns Edge. Like, make sure you behave in front of him. Have your mask on and shit. Like I had never really interacted with Dave before that moment.
Yeah,
And
I
he was
could
just
see that.
came straight out busting my balls. I like that.
Yeah,
That was
that's
funny.
he's classic for sure.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, him and Carol and their whole family. Jeff Audley's awesome. Nick Audley. Nick, the whole
Audleys.
park is from. The park started because of Nick's like obsession with skateboarding and complex skateboards. He did a brand, and Nick just destroys on a skateboard. Even
Yeah,
now, like I
Nick
don't
kills
think he
it.
skates as much, but like
I'm sure
he still just
step
pops
on
up and
board,
like
yeah.
kills it. You know, you're like,
Mhm.
damn, so much control and style, so good.
Wild.
Hell yeah! Thanks for doing the
Good
pod.
shit, dude.
Choo,
Hell yeah.
choo, choo, choo. Sorry about the background. I'm gonna fix it. But that was my first attempt, and it was quick. Sean was on his way, but I got Evan's first pro model board. That's a big sticker. I was pretty stoked on that.
Shout out Evan.
And I painted that Flame Boy. The back of it says Anthony on it. Has my name on it. I signed it. Bob Ross style, dude. I
Did it in like crayon with like the A.
I did it with the paint. I just like kept going.
Like Andy in Toy Story.
Yeah, it is. Like
backwards
on the
N.
like on the foot, right? Yeah, on the foot. Weird side note, which you might already know, is like Nick Merlino. You know that skater?
Yeah.
So good at painting. He like
Really?
watched Bob Ross, and he can just do it. He can create a Bob
That's
Ross.
how he learned how to paint.
Yeah, like he creates just
No
like
fucking
his own
way.
Bob Rosses,
Nick
basically.
Merlin. He used to ride for Foundation.
Yeah, he might even still. And Decline, I think he rode for Decline, maybe the shoes, and he used to ride for Baker too, way back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know he rode for Baker.
I think he got kicked off, dude. Pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah, Nick Merlino.
Nick Merlino.
I want to say he did.
I'm gonna go watch a Nick Merlino video later.
Dude, unbelievable, right? I think he's from like I want to say Jersey, maybe. But he's really good at painting.
Oh.
Yeah, he rode
Maybe.
for Off Foundation. He rode for Foundation. Yeah, I feel like he had an article where he like got kicked off for being Nick Merlino. He just didn't change. He was just himself. He couldn't handle it. He was too much for Baker. That's hard to believe. That's fucking hard to believe. Nick's the man, though. Yeah, Nick Merlino is out of his mind. Free online library. Nick was once actually considered for the Baker team, but the whole team fell apart on his one and only trip with them to Australia. Rough. He's since, like, the dude's always been so good at skateboarding. Like, switch pop, big
Oh, no, it
drops,
was
big
Baker.
180s.
He got kicked off Baker and Foundation.
A lot of people that end up on Foundation are people that, like, got ostracized, like, outcasted. Like, Corey Duffel ended up on Foundation, you know? Hell yeah. All right, my people.
Good shit.
Later, Sean.
Peace,
Thanks.
yo.
Choo, choo.
Later.
Solid pod, my people. Solid pod, people.
Shout out the pod people.
Choo, choo, choo.